Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Welcome to the Empress Ella G morning show with Empress Ella G and your nomadic, traveling, ever wandering co-host, LanceScurv. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. How are you doing, Empress Ella?
Grand Rising, Brother Lance. I'm doing fantastic. We're 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 trying.
Something new.
Oh, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I was hearing my computer also.
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't sure what I was going. Okay, yes, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're trying out something new this morning, folks. So that's why there's no music. I know you're accustomed to hearing the music as we start the show, but doing a lot of new things this week, so bear with us. How you doing, Brother Lance?
I feel good. I'm not inside right now. I'm going to take everybody for a little tour soon. I'm actually talking through my phone, so you may hear some background noise every now and then. If you hear any wind, let me know because we're driving
Uh,
right now.
you
And
might want to just go ahead and close the window up a little bit from
oh,
now.
all right. Oh, you
You
can hear
know,
it already.
Not yet, but I just,
Right.
just to
But
be
let me
on the
know.
safe side.
Just
All
to-
right.
I'm sweating like a pig out here.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
If you hear it,
Yes, I will let you know. Hello. See, this is the beauty of trying something new, folks. I don't know how we're going to make this one work this morning, but he has some things to take care of,
some
so we're
videotaping,
working on
and
it.
in actuality, I may just after we finish our videotaping, we
Hmm.
might go live there too. You know. Um,
Right,
so I'm trying to get a lot of work in, and this is why I had to get up a little earlier,
right.
and I put some things out there. So this is a wonderful sensation. For some reason, if I happen to drop off,
You
I
did.
have okay. Well, I have my internet with me, so we'll be going through some dead spots. But I doubt it's going to happen a whole lot because we're moving more and more down to the crowded area in the center, in a very busy area where internet really works good.
All
So
right.
I'll just be aware of that, and I'll just check. And if my phone rings, it might knock me out, and
Oh,
everybody knows.
wow.
So it's just a thing. If you don't see me, I'll be coming back on in, and
All right. Hmm.
that's how it's going to go. But anyway,
Anyways,
that being said, I
yes.
wanted to talk about unsuccessful relationships and
Mm,
why is it so common. Now, it is very hard to have a successful relationship with so many factors moving against us externally, right? But
right.
there are things internally that we need to do to prepare ourselves to actually have a shot at having a successful relationship. And I want you to chime in also. I'm just going to kind of go on a mobile rant right now.
Go ahead.
And
I'll chime in.
lots of times we're not prepared for those relationships because we have major and minor issues or major or minor issues that we need to deal with from within before we have that shot. We have two imperfect parts trying to create a whole. We have two imperfect parts, and I'm saying it this way because nothing's perfect, but we
Right.
have two imperfect parts attempting to make something that's perfect in each of the person's eyes who are involved in it. Pairing is that's what it is. So
Right.
the best way to have a really good shot at a good relationship that lasts, that you have to understand that when you do get with somebody, after close inspection over time that you both submit to, you know, you still have to understand that it's a work in progress. You still have to understand that everything is not going to go super smooth because you're still trying each other out. That's
Right.
like buying that dream car that you thought was like so perfect for you, but you realize that you have to get used to it, especially if you're now in an SUV after being in a subcompact. So there are
Right.
adjustments that have to be made. And
Right.
most of us are not aware of that because we work off of emotion. We work over emotion because we see the music videos, we see the instant love affairs and how everything is happily ever after. And that would be
Right.
nice. And for some, it works like that. But you're not just going to take two people who don't even know themselves and have something work out like that, unless you know what your issues are and say, hey, I'm struggling in this area. Can you deal with this?
Right.
You know what happens?
Exactly.
most of us will not even admit that to ourselves, much less admit that to the next person. You
Right.
see, and this is where the problems begin, because as that next person begins to discover these things that you're struggling with, now it's like bait and switch. You didn't
Mm-hmm.
tell me about this, or
Mm-hmm.
you didn't know about this. And if there's things that you might think that you don't know about that are there, well, kind of say, grow with me. Don't expect perfection. Let's seek
Right.
to grow together and find ourselves together. But if you can follow these rules of respect, of communication, of giving me the benefit of the doubt, I'll give you the same thing. And a total commitment. Now you take on everything about them that may need working on. So you can't
Yeah.
get angry and say, well, you know, I didn't think it was going to be this way. Because
Right.
the fact of the matter is, so many people have this ready made template that everything's going to be so perfect, even down to their sex life. They feel it's
Mm.
perfect. You're supposed to know what I like because
Mm-hmm.
I have this in my head already, and you're supposed to act this out and really be into it. Well, you may have something in your head that you want to do, and it's something she don't want to do, or vice versa. So all these
Exactly.
things have got to be talked about. I remember reading a book on marriage, and it was a thick book, and most of that book were questions that you posed to your partner, and they went in detail. They went
Mm.
gross detail down to every. I mean, uh, I can't even. And it wasn't a nasty lewd book, but what I'm saying is that
Right.
they covered all bases. There was nothing left to chance, and you had to be honest in how you answered those questions together. And they suggested that both parties get a copy of that book. And I really forgot what that book, the title of it was. I would like to get a copy of that book and read through, and take a week and read through that book.
Mm.
I'm gonna find
Right.
something
Right.
like it. I'm a Google. I'm gonna find it. But when I start to read those pages, I'm gonna I'm gonna remember that, oh yeah, that this is it, because you know everybody has their own writing style. So
Exactly.
if we go through that, and not even just for marriage, but just a regular relationship, if you're dating is supposed to be a certain way, there's no sex or anything, but we know we jump from 0 to 60 faster than a brand new a sports BMW. That's
True.
reality, right?
True. True.
But we
True.
need to be aware of where we tread in the dangerous grounds that we walk toward when we take the trek toward pushing it to the next level and ruining something that can possibly be really good.
And
Why
that's
would
true.
you do it?
That's it. That's true. You just hit it. I mean, I feel one of the main reasons why uh, an unsuccessful relationship is so common is because we jump the gun. Sex for most women is an emotional thing.
Of course.
And so when you do that, I mean, you do have the few sisters who can separate, so they say they can separate,
And
the
that's still not, that's
physical.
toxic to do that. But we'll talk
Right.
about that.
Right. So when that happens, what ultimately happens is all of a sudden it's like, you remember the story you told of, being young and the first orgasm, you think you're in love, so you know,
Or
so
rubbing the
that's
head.
what, there you go, there you go. So what ultimately happens is you meet someone, they're attractive, you're attracted to them, you go from 0 to 60 and you don't hit the brakes. And so what happens is you find yourself thinking you're in love with someone, and over not sometimes a very short period of time, you realize this person they're pretty on the outside, but that's about it, you know? And so you start having issues, you start having problems. And once that happens, communication, which is always key, becomes extremely difficult
Right.
because you never cultivated that before you jumped, you know, to 60 or 75.
Or,
Yeah.
or
You
flying off
notice I,
the
I
vehicle.
left one out purposely.
You lost control of the vehicle and flew off the edge. But
Exactly.
pretty and beautiful on the outside is one thing, and we stress
Yes.
that so much in the society on a superficial way,
Yes.
getting that we should bring up all parts of ourselves. Why not be pretty? And I'm not saying it in a physical sense, but why not be pretty as far as your character is concerned? How
Right.
about that? You know what I mean? We have these
Right.
Instagram models, male and female, who alter their body, artificial means, to look larger than life, to look like something of perfection. And in reality, a lot of them do. I'm not saying they're perfect, but they have that look, that
Exactly.
that it look like, oh my God, this. And
Right.
nobody's
Right.
perfect. You may see somebody to your liking on a physical level, and that's all it can be. And I'm not
Yes.
saying all of these people are rotten people, but they're definitely imbalanced if they stress the physical so much that
That's
they will
it.
be willing to alter themselves, because that tells me that there's a certain measure of insecurity that
Right.
they cover on another. You're taking, it's almost like this. You have a plate that you put a piece of fish, some potatoes, and it's split up. The paper plates that are split up three ways. Where you have like little edges that go up to keep that food in that one area.
Oh
And
yeah.
you have a piece of fish, you have some mashed potatoes, and then the third part, you have some string beans or some kind of vegetable. Well, if you don't have enough string beans, somebody may take more potatoes and put it in part of that plate to make up for what they don't have. And what
Right.
I'm going to say is that people do try to make up for what they don't have by stressing one side of things even more. There was a guy that I know that he always kept brand new cars, and he would always drive. And at the red light, he's looking at you if your car was pretty much not up to par like his, which it was easy for him to do so. And the reason why is because he was so embarrassed that he was living in his mother's basement.
Right.
This is a guy, not a teenager, as you see, or somebody in their early 20s before they leave out, but he was living in his mother's basement, which was she was a pack rat, and it was one solid mess. You could never go home with him if you went on a date with him. You always had to be in the car or go
Mm-mm.
pay for a hotel. And after a while, it's like, okay, you've been to my place. This is what a woman would say. I would
Right.
like to come by you, not to be so intrusive, but it seems to be a mystery because we've never gone where you live. I'm not
Exactly.
nosy, but there's something off about this. And when he finally broke down and brought her there, not that she didn't want to see him anymore, but she realized how imbalanced he was and how superficial he was, and how to pursue a relationship with him really wouldn't work. Not because he lived in his mama's beat up roach infested basement on a oily cot because he never changed the sheets. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, which showed a lot about him. Even if he
Right.
was there, even if he was there and said, well, maybe she's sick, maybe she's by herself and needs somebody there as a companion, she's getting older, we can understand that. But even the fact on how he kept the place, you see what I mean? he
Exactly.
kept he kept the place a certain way, and she saw through his whole thing. So he was no much better than a guy who wants to go to the mall, spend his money, and flex, in the parking lot and all of those things like that. So we gotta scrutinize them who we're getting involved with, and we have to scrutinize ourselves. Are you ready for this? Are you focusing on one part of you more so than the other? And then and like they say in the Bible, I'm not just trying to turn into a Christian on you, but it's true. Are you equally yoked? Do you have things in common that will hold you together when times get rough? I
Right.
mean, you like the same things, or you have the same interests. Is it just
Right.
a thing, or is this person trying to use me because they
Right.
feel like I have something, or am I using this person in an imbalanced way? And it doesn't even have to mean money, because people may have lost their mother,
Mm.
a man, or a woman, and usually it's the man,
Yeah.
and he may be looking for a mother to take care of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where they have the sexual side, they have this, but that's dangerous because he may be looking for that mother,
Mm-hmm.
but is she really the woman that he wants, or
Right.
just base,
Right.
back
Right.
insurance that, oh, a meal is always going to be made, and this is a
Mm-hmm.
house taken care of. So now that I have that, I can run out and do my real stuff with the crazy women that are not stable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
So even
Yeah.
you figure out that, well, the person's mother was very stable and loving, whatever have you. You still have to be a man and be independent. Or you
Exactly.
looking for a mother. See, there's so many things we have to
There's
look
so
out.
many, exactly. Yeah, you're right. There's so many because you have the converse, like you said, you have the women who are, if they had a good father, if they had someone that showed them what a man should be and how a man should take care of a woman and so on and so forth. And in the early phases of a relationship, everybody puts on their best mask. And you know something?
That's true.
I've been seeing that statement quite a bit since we did that show.
Mhm.
So many people are talking about masks and who's wearing a mask and
Isn't
who needs to take off their mask. I mean, and these are not
not
people
really
like,
as
okay,
inviting, but sometimes it's a trend.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, and so we wear these masks when we first enter a relationship, and we look really good. We behave a certain way, we act a certain way, but then when the rubber meets the road and it's time to show up as the woman or the man you're supposed to be, that's when we have
Right.
problems, you know. And a
Hmm.
woman, looking for a man to be the man of her father will think that this person, because initially they may open the door for you, they may, you know, do certain things that
Yeah.
you consider to be nice, you
Over the,
know.
you got to watch that too.
Yeah,
He
yeah, you
touch
do.
you. Brings roses. He holds the door for you. He
Yeah,
does this. He does that. But watch how he treats us.
yeah,
Now he may not be dating another woman, of course. He may not be interested. He's not going to disrespect you like that in your presence. But you know, does he cuss out the cashier? Does he not tip the waitress? Does he hold the
exactly.
door for somebody
Right. How
or
does he talk
gentlemen?
about other women? What are his little comments, that you're thinking, oh, they make you cringe, but you don't say anything, and those are the things that you have to watch. And also,
Right.
you will find out the mettle of this person when it comes time to make decisions, when it comes
Hmm.
time to step up and step in
Exactly.
front, and we're not saying that as women we always have to expect our man to or our men to step in front. It's nice, but
Exactly.
sometimes we have to step in front because we have to protect his back, or we have to protect him, period. So
Right.
sometimes we may have to step up and step in front, but for the most part, and I don't want to say job because then we're putting labels on people, but for the most part that's what men do. Men are supposed to be our protectors, and I know we have a lot of women who they can fight, physically. They're good at fighting, and they think that because they're tough and they can fight, that's all the battle they need to fight is when it comes time to curse somebody out and say, hey, put up or shut up. You know what I
Right.
mean? But that's not all it is. Those are not the only battles that we have to fight. And
Right.
if you're in a situation where you need a man to say, step up and speak on your behalf or speak on both of your behalf, well, what if he can't? What if he never, comes
Refuse to do
forward?
it. Or because
Exactly.
he might not even think enough of you to do so. Let me
Right.
just say, for some reason, I just remember that I'm on this iPhone, and it does get hot. It's not really hot now. It's just got a little heat to it, but not enough to cut off. If it cuts off, we may have to kind of end that show. But if
Okay.
you want to keep going, if you see me off and not coming on,
Yeah.
that means because if I get cut off temporarily, I'll text you and say, "Hey, I got cut off. I'm coming back on." But if you don't get
You
a
want to
text,
show yourself now or not?
yeah, you're right. You can do that. Just tap on that other one that's exactly like this. That
Okay.
doesn't. Um,
Let me see what happens.
on the side, those bottom four.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I tapped on it, but you
Okay.
are,
What you have to do. I'm gonna open up my cam, but what you do
yeah,
is look under the bottom of the screen, and
yeah,
you'll have two. Um,
yeah,
the one and the two on the side of it. For three, tap
yeah,
on it. Because you have the screen where you have two people side to side. Then you
yeah,
have the one where there's one main one, the one we use for Beatrice.
yeah.
We have right now. I'm gonna open myself, and this should work. Now pull the one where you
Hey!
see me over. Just take your cursor and just grab it and move it over to where you are. And now you see me. So
Hey!
now I'm
Look
gonna
at
give you a
you.
precise where I am. That I'm actually in a car. If you can hear me.
I can hear you. Oh,
Yeah,
look at
you
this.
see how everything is busy. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick this outside for a second to make you really feel and see. Hold on, it'll cool off the phone a little bit too.
Hey guys, this is a brand new kind of morning show. It's a lot of noise though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So
Okay, Brother
that
Lance.
was gonna do it for you.
All right,
But
you need to come back to
yeah,
me. Come back.
I'm gonna hold it close so you can hear me. But I'm heading out to go meet with Lazia, the black unicorn.
Yeah.
I am mad tired looking. I've been burning it. I've been burning it. But this week I will get maximum rest. And I'm gonna hold it back a little bit. Can you still hear me?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, this is really a different, funny sensation.
It,
Let me
it's
put it this way.
it's a funny sensation for me too. I'm just
It's weird, right? Well,
yes.
you can go ahead and greet the chat room if you want.
Okay,
I don't know how.
let me go back and greet them while you show us all
Yeah,
around.
right.
So, hi there, Sister Miko. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're here. You can do this kind of stuff for me because I'm back and forth between two screens right now. Hi, Sister Sinovia. Hi, Tina. Hi, Eric. Hello, Simon X. And I'm greeting you all on behalf of Sir Lance. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Eric of
I'm
Days or
sightseeing.
Eric Days. Yeah. Hi, Sunkissed Felicia. Hi, Khadija. Hi, Donna. Let's see. Hi, Indigo King. How are you all doing? Hi, King Maya. Hi, Queen Murat. Superman Heru. Did I say Tina? I think I said Tina before. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Take. Hi, Natty P. So good to see everyone. Thank you all for vibing with us. Hi, Romy Rome. How you doing?
You can scroll. You
Good
can
to
scroll
see
the app
you.
information on the bottom when you get a chance.
Pardon me?
Scroll. You can scroll the app information on the bottom when you get a chance under banners when you get a chance.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm, you have me multitasking on my computer here. So it's like, okay, let's do this thing. Anyway, so go ahead, Brother Lance. Continue talking about relationships while I play around with the band. I'm up in your ears now. What's going on?
I know I'm just listening because the wind coming inside the car.
Do you know what that looks like?
Wait, what does it look like? A ear gina?
Yes.
I'll come up with the words on the fly. You know how my mind is.
That's exactly what it looks like.
They might flag the video and say it's something obscene.
I was like, what the heck am I looking at?
Well, there's no hair over my ears, so or maybe
I
it's my
kn-
shave.
well, you do have those that like to be, smoother than smooth. All right, listen, come on, let's get back to the show.
Yeah.
So,
Don't forget to
continue.
hit the scrolly thing on the bottom.
What do you want me to scroll? Just anything? I'll just scroll
Just
anything.
app information. I
All
always
right.
put that. I'm gonna put some new messages there and stuff,
All right.
so it'll be all
It's
right.
okay. I'm telling them all of that. I know what to do. Okay, go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah. So the bottom line is, like I said, we're not always transparent or as transparent as we should be, and that leads to disaster. And
Right.
oftentimes we're not even transparent with ourselves. So, to get a better shot at joining on with someone and making it a really wonderful journey and an experience of growth, we need to clean house. We need to really come down on ourselves hard, because the more house cleaning you do from the inside, is the
Yeah.
better things will be. And you can do your house cleaning and the next person not do theirs. So
Exactly.
you might
Exactly.
like somebody who just wrecks you up and brings back the dust, the dirt, the vermin,
Yep.
rodents, roaches into
Yeah.
your space, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And emotional health, you have to check out. See, a lot of these things these days, and I'm not knocking these days, but the practices these days. You know, back in the day, you had to basically go through a filtration system, right?
Yeah.
Where you had to get past meeting the parents at a certain phase, you know, even
Exactly.
dating, even when you're just dating.
Yes. Yes.
It was
Yes.
like the first time you're going to date, well, you know, they had to screen with you. If you take a young lady out, you weren't just going on your own, oh, I'm going out with somebody. Who? Where do they live? Where do
That's
they
right.
work?
That's
What
right.
family do they have? Even on a dating level, things have changed so much we've forgotten how much they've changed. I think that's one of those Kentucky vehicles over there. The white one, the African made one.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh.
See,
Yeah.
I just had to show you that they make vehicles here in Ghana. You know, and it's funny.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it in his face so they can think, oh, is he aspire or something? But yeah, we've gotten away from that, and it's to our, you know, and people think it's annoying. Let me straighten this out. People think it's annoying. Like,
Right.
who wants to go through that? Who wants to I'm grown. I can make my own choices, my own decisions, and that's the problem because we've lost out on the collective wisdom of our elders. And I don't mean some old person sitting on the couch, but yeah, you know, you have to go through that. And that shows that person that you're getting involved with that there's accountability. That this woman, and you know, or if it's a man, maybe you might not be in as much danger, but in these days you don't know. You just might be.
Right.
To let her or him see where you come from, that you do have a family unit, and it might not be that serious. Just to drive you. You're not going to get questioned. Just say, hey, this is my family, this is my mother over here, this is my father over here. And their
Right.
discernment should be much more powerful
Exactly.
age or whatever age, because they're always going to be the same exact age away from you. And hopefully they have wisdom because just because you have gray hair or a little age on you doesn't mean that you
Doesn't
have
mean you
wisdom.
have wisdom.
Right?
That's so true. That's so true.
So it may not even be worth bringing that person to a family where none of y'all have it, you act together, but maybe you do. Maybe there's somebody that you respect. You know, maybe there's somebody you know that's not of your family that you say, hey, let's pass by. Just show some other energy that's around you.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
And so for the women who do that with the men, he may be less likely to try to get frisky with you in the movie theater or put his hands where they don't
So
belong at that
true. So
unless
true.
maybe
So
that
true.
you want him to do, and that's
So
on
true.
you. So that you know, but every union, every date, everything you have to have in the back of your mind. You're really not wasting time. Too many times we go, and I'm talking this way as one who has broken every rule. So I'm not sitting here like I'm some guru who knows everything.
Right.
I know because I've been through all kind of sugar honey iced tea, and I live to talk about it. So it's not like I know. That's how I know that if I had done certain things when I was younger, I wouldn't have wasted as much time. I could have gotten so much more done. It was like I recorded that segment last night about chaos and what was
I
it? Chaos.
still have to. Yeah, I still have to
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
that.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it just rolled off the tongue. I recorded it, set it up, got up in the middle of the night, again, hit the button, and put it up. Then I got up and spoke a few words on African spirituality and how the occult. Whoa, woo, yeah. I know you're a good driver, man, but you know, I was trying to hit the brake. And I was looking for the brake light. Get out the driver.
That's funny.
You never hit the gas, you hit the brake.
Oh God. Hi y'all. I'm sorry if I'm not saying hi to everyone, but I'm multitasking for Brother Lance over here. Oh, hello there. How are you? Hi. Good to see you. Yes.
He's tolerating my low vibrational conversation. But yeah,
Listen, the chat room is loving it, so it must not be that low.
yeah. Let me show you a peek of this building that we always know about.
Oh wow.
And now we're going into an area where it's a little more metropolitan.
Yeah. Right.
City like, you know.
Right. But Brother Lance, even though a lot of our young ladies, they would bring home that young man to meet their family, and even though they may convince them that, oh, they won't harm you, they're not going to bite you, blah blah blah, right? um that parent or both parents might see something that you don't see, right?
Exactly.
And here's the kicker. They may not, I wouldn't say warn you, but they may advise you that this might not be the best move for you to make, or this might not be the best individual for you. But what do we usually do? We usually ignore it,
That's true.
you
And so
know?
that youngster or young lady, and I say young lady because it could be a young man too, that he's so
Right,
bitten by the pizza
right.
that his mind is all over the place. I mean, okay, take the example, and this could go both ways, but take the example of that young lady, and I'm not trying to demonize all women, but take the example of that young lady who sees that this gentleman comes from a very affluent family, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And her eyes get big.
Mm-hmm.
And she never took him serious, but now she sees the benefits of staying around and hanging around with him and trying to impress him now, because she thinks that at the end of the day, he doesn't have 10 brothers and sisters. He's an only child, but he's grown now. But
Right.
no one else to receive what may happen if the inevitable happens. So, I mean, it's really an audit. It's an audit. We have to audit ourselves and know that we're ready, because there's no plane that's supposed to go up in the sky that they don't do a pre-flight. Even when the plane
Exactly.
flew successfully, right? They still have to go through and check all the parts and make sure,
Mm-hmm.
just in case they find something that will mess up later on and bring that
Yeah,
plane down. So
that's
we have
true.
the emotional aspect. We have so many aspects to our existence that need to be checked on, because look, damage control. What happens when you go through a bad breakup, but you still desire the company of a young lady as a man? What
Mm.
happens when you go through
Mm-hmm.
a bad breakup and you
Mm-hmm.
still desire the company of a young man, right?
Right.
So we might be going into something saying that, well, I'm not going to take this one serious. I'm still getting over stuff, but I want to date. Well,
Right.
you can date, but don't let that little date turn into something that feels so good because you're close to the male energy or female energy that pulls you in when you're not even ready yet.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's
And
something
use
to take into consideration.
using that whole flight, analogy, as far as a pilot is concerned, because we're pilots and co-pilots in a relationship, or and a co-pilot is just as important, just as knowledgeable as the pilot. He just happens to be playing second string, you know
Right, right.
um but these pilots, they always have to go through additional training. They'll go into flight simulators and
Mm-hmm.
they will test their skills, you know and in a relationship, you're basically flying a plane with a
Mm-hmm.
co-pilot, you know what I'm saying? And you
Right.
always have to test your skills, meaning you always have to be taking inventory of how you behave, how you conduct yourself, how you rationalize things, how you communicate with each other, how do you process a comment? Are you easily offended? Can you get past an offense? These are all things that we always have to be checking ourselves, because they will fester if we don't, take inventory, take stock of how well we can handle situations when they arise. You know? Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that you have to come in with some emotional crime scene investigation kit where you're so rigid and you're asking questions. These things come along with intuition. Some
Right.
things reveal themselves to you, some things don't,
Right.
you know. And yeah, sometimes you have to ask. But the best thing too, you ask the basic things at first and then you observe.
Right.
You know, if you have experience in life, your observations can tell you a lot. What you actually see, and what you actually see may not be what it is. You
Right.
know, um,
Exactly.
like I said, you may see a woman go over to a man's house or
Right.
kick the door in somehow
Whew.
and go stab him. You say, man, that lady's crazy. She's imbalanced. Something's wrong with her. Why would she do something like that? But
Right.
if you found out later on that he raped her child, it didn't even get 5 years old, it don't even matter, raped the child, right? Then you'll understand and put it into context. Oh, this is why. She's not crazy. She's quite sane.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was a judge, you're free.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
free. Don't
Yeah.
even put the cuffs on her. Don't even arrest her. You didn't have to do that to bring it to me if I was a judge, right? You know what? If that happened to me, I'm doing that and so much more and worse. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Get the dude and get to stop it from getting his whole family they might be innocent, you know, because I get cuckoo on them, you know. But
Right.
like I said, in certain situations, I know I'm not stable. I'm stable, but me, if I get tripped off to a certain level of madness, there ain't no coming back. Once I find myself in a certain situation, we going all the way. That's why I make sure to be cool and stay to myself and not
Right.
put myself in certain situations.
Right.
And if
Right.
somebody
Right.
tough, I know myself that way. My mother always made me promise as I got older, stay on top of your temper. Stay
Mm-hmm.
on top of your temper.
Mm-hmm.
I was real young, boy, I had a temper. You know, I had a temper. And she was always scared that it might land me somewhere where I don't want to be. I
Right.
wasn't a bully, but I would always react in a way that was absolute. And she saw something in me. So this is why with me, I choose to
Brother
hold.
Lance,
Yeah.
can you project a little more? The
Okay.
chat said they're not hearing you very well.
Okay. No. Well, I had the window down because we kind of like by the light, and
Yeah.
I'll get a little closer. You know.
Yes,
I'll,
please.
I'll,
Or just turn up your volume a little bit.
yeah. Yeah. I'll keep my ear china open. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
There's still wind going around too, but like I said, I'm gonna try to stay in the camera, but it's kind of difficult to do. But because I have
right.
a little thingamajig here. But yeah, it's on both sides, and there's so many reasons why relationships. Put this up. So many reasons why these relationships work out where they
Right.
could have worked out. So you can't say, even in the end of it all, oh, the relationship failed. You know, maybe the parts of it failed, but there are parts of it that could have made it if we did the pre-flight and made
Right.
sure that we're healthy enough to deal this way, maybe it
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have failed. So I would even hate
Right.
to say the word fail. You made an attempt of taking your plane to make liftoff off the runway of a Union, and it didn't fly all the way. You
Right.
brought the
See.
plane down successfully. Later on, you corrected the things that kept it from flying,
Right.
and everything's all right now. Where maybe if you did take charge and know what those factors were, that relationship could have worked. So, unless it's something violent or a major violation, when you look back at your past and things just didn't work out, really you can't get mad at it.
There should
Work,
be a learning. There should be some kind of learning
yeah, yeah, you learn
experience
how to.
that comes from that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if you learn something from it, like Brother Lance just said, unless it's some kind of physical, emotional, mental abuse or something to that effect, if it's just a matter of two people not getting along, not being able to just make things work, you learn from it. And guess what, like I always say, you cannot slander that individual, you cannot badmouth that individual, because bottom line, it will work for them with somebody else.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
sometimes we just don't bring out the best in each other, and that's just the reality of it. You understand? I
Mm-hmm.
You could be a great communicator with somebody else. And we always say, because at the end of the day, for the most part, a successful relationship comes back down to being able to communicate, to
Mm-hmm.
being able to air out the differences, see them, sit down,
People,
air them out, not have to. concern yourself with how am I going to be viewed or judged if I say certain things? Will this person understand where I'm coming from? Will they take offense to what I'm trying to say, especially if it's something where their behavior is and I'm going to use it this way, rubbing you the wrong way. Now that may sound negative, but let's try to just visualize it in a positive sense. They're rubbing you the wrong way because that's not something that you're accustomed to, or that's not, maybe that's a part of you that you haven't worked out yet, you know. And so what happens is you want to talk about it. Well, a lot of times we have people with thin skin, or, their ego is just, has gotten the better of them. So the minute you try to have a conversation and you try to say, okay, let's talk about this and let's talk about that, sometimes the maturity level isn't there. Sometimes the level isn't there. They're highly insecure. So you can't communicate. You can't have that talk. And if you can't have that talk, sometimes they're intimidated by you. They're intimidated by sometimes it's just the way you communicate, the way you frame your sentences, the way you put your thoughts, into words and bring it to them. They're highly intimidated. So they shun speaking their mind, or just understanding where you're coming from. Well, guess what? Maybe you're not able to bring out the best in that person, but someone else will. You understand?
Yes.
Maybe you'll eventually find someone who can meet you on your level. And we're not talking about being higher or lower than anybody else, because that's not what it is. You know, it's just different degrees of comfortability. Okay. So then you meet someone who you're now able to talk with, you're now able to vibe with, so to speak, right? And it makes a big difference. So you can't look at the partner that you're no longer with and say, oh, they were a bad person, they were terrible, this, that. No, they're not. They just weren't right for you and you weren't right for them, you know? So take it from there, sir. You're
No,
not supposed to leave me hanging, you're supposed to be
no,
ready to pick up.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. But just a very interesting area I wanted to talk about really quick.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Is this the area where they have the bats in the trees, right? I don't see too many bats right now, but
Probably around 4 or 5 that
yeah, yeah,
if it's in the morning, it's so difficult to find them. But
right.
Bats in the trees.
Yeah,
Bats in
yeah.
the trees.
Trees here, and I don't have the story. This is coming near the president's residence, right?
Right.
And I don't. I'm gonna jack up the story.
You froze.
Yeah, that's
Lance,
in that
you
area,
froze.
in the trees in the daytime. Yeah, break it up. Well, let me pull this window up. There's a very it's
All
a
right.
political thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But this person was killed in that area, and after that, all this whole stretch, there's
Yeah.
nothing but in the trees in the day, and you see them in the daytime. And
Right.
it's they say that has something to do with his spirit, that has something to do with his dive bomb you or anything, but it's kind of like spooky in the daytime, seeing I mean, like thousands of them. Not just, oh, there's a bat, there's a bat. I'm talking about they're hanging on the tree like
Wow.
leaves, and,
Wow.
they're attracting this area. And here's the equivalent of the White House in America. I'm gonna show you just for the heck of it where the president lives over there. That's it right there. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. As we move over, you'll see it because we have some trees in front of us.
okay.
I don't know if you can see it. No, we'll have a better view when we move
I
up
see
because we're
the
in a turning lane.
fence. Right.
Yeah, look behind it. I don't know if
Oh,
you get the right
is
angle.
that it? That big building?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
And in actuality, we're not supposed to be videotaping around here, so I didn't want the cop to see, but that's it right there.
Okay.
Yeah, in this area, they're kind of strict with
Right.
videotaping.
Right. 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 Right.
So if I can get a good
Hi,
shot.
brother Raw. How you doing? Yeah. Okay.
So we're going into a very nice area
Right.
here, and we got some really good restaurants too. You know how I like to eat,
I
and I'm
know.
sure Zia actually at that's when we usually kind of wrap up, or if we go longer. But I'm not going to end it. I'll just keep it on until she gets here. And I know she's
Right.
always a stickler for time. We said we're going to meet in front of KFC, and that's right on Oxford Street, and it's a really nice street. I want to show that to you during
Okay.
the course of the
Right. Right.
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, like we were saying, like just go down the shit. It doesn't have to be confrontational. It doesn't have to be something that negative.
Mm-hmm. Um, I can't hear you, Brother Lance. See, this is technology, folks. I don't know if he fell off or he got a phone call or
Doesn't
what happened.
and
Um,
the
See, he's trying to talk and it's not coming through. Lance, I don't know if you
move
can hear
forward.
me. Um, yeah, we kind of blanked out there for a minute.
Yeah, I think I'm back.
Okay,
Let me know.
now you're back. Yeah.
That happens sometime.
Yeah.
I had my little my portable little. It's very
Oh,
small.
okay. Okay.
It's in my hand.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, Anovia. Yeah, we got to deal with the driving and the look. Turn a corner, lose a signal. Yeah, I see it. So this is what we have to
But
deal with. Mm-hmm.
I'll be ready to actually certain times bring. I was gonna do it today, but I said, we're gonna get a lot done with the regular stuff. But I was gonna bring more of my modules out here. But that would be where I would be inside or protected so that if it starts raining, my
Right.
stuff doesn't get messed up. So I'm bringing some microphones, some stands, the
What?
equipment, my computer, everything, and being right there where a function is live with a clear signal and where you can see, not
Why
just some old
didn't
phone.
you? You should have.
Well, what I want to do is make arrangements. There's a restaurant down there. I want to speak to the young lady there. It's not going to take up any more space than a table,
Right.
and she gets some free advertising, and we can go there. And those are the kind of things we're planning to know
Right.
that we can come here legally, not like when we show up and we ask them and say, well, what are you going to be doing? What does this entail? What is this all about? But do it ahead of
Yeah.
time. So anybody
Right.
listening
Right.
in the Accra area, if you have an establishment of any kind that we can sit inside and do our shows, we definitely would big you up in the banner. And as far as whatever you produce, whatever you share, which would most likely would be a restaurant. But if it's an event, I'm able now to do that on that level where it won't be just a phone thing, but it'll be really clear. And
Right.
in actuality, it will be clearer than most because I have it now where once I read that user's manual with the new people that I
Still don't read it yet?
no, I haven't been. I've been making content and just we made a big a transition in certain areas in our life, like
Mm-hmm.
and I've been all over the place, but I'm still making content. So I just make it whenever I can, and like I said, it comes up. We're coming up on a street that, like I said, but I'll be able to do that from now. I just have to learn it, and I don't
Right.
have to use cams anymore. I can use actual cameras. You ever see a
Right.
YouTube
Right.
video that's live or some sports program that's streamed and everything is real clear? I can
Mm-hmm.
do so. I just have to learn how to cross all the T's and dot all the I's. And like I said, it's a very serious thing for me to always stay on top of my game and make things better. Malfunctions will happen, things, malfunction sometimes. That's just technology. But
Exactly. Exactly.
that's why
Hi, Miss T.
Miss
How
T
you
Mercedes,
doing? How you doing, hun?
we're out here in the streets.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
apartment's over here too.
Ah. Miss T, we're trying something new.
We're out here in these wonderful streets.
Lance is out in those streets.
But yeah, we're gonna be able to do that. So I'm gonna see if I can make some arrangement with some nice nightclubs where you can see people. We can call them to the camera, put the banner up and they see what it's all about, make everything look official, and have
Right.
some really talk and vibe to people, and they talk to you back. I think that would be
Exactly.
great. You come on in the room, they see your face, they put the headphones on, and they rap with you for a few minutes, and take the whole interaction to a whole new level. That'd be wonderful. You know, even beyond that, there are other levels that I want to take this to, so we can enjoy. So I just want to thank everybody who has made the sacrifice, you know, to see where we're going with things and actually. I gotta show you this this mural
Ooh.
right there.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's
Oh
actually an
wow.
art school that we'll go to later on.
Oh wow.
And I know we're off topic a bit, but this is a really nice
It's
street.
okay. I think they're enjoying this. It's
Yeah,
okay. It's okay.
we're in
I
Osu right
mean,
now.
yeah, this is something different.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. It's nice when you can actually do the man on the street thing and show us around and still talk to us at the same time and have a conversation,
of
not a
course.
one-sided conversation.
When I get out of this vehicle, I'll be on the
Mhm.
street. I'll be walking out,
Are
offering
you
some.
there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. It's just a matter of getting around the corner.
Okay, okay, okay.
Really do want to thank everyone who, large or small, whether they have or haven't, um, have donated, have shared the links. It's not a matter of just money or anything, because I don't demand anything.
Right.
Because when you put out the good energy, good things will come to you. People are led. But even liking and sharing and talking about it, even if you don't agree, we have a
Exactly. Exactly.
and everything.
We can agree to disagree respectfully.
Exactly, exactly.
And that's another facet of communication too, guys. As you know, since we're actually going back and forth with the topic, you know,
That's
you
right.
can agree to disagree and do it respectfully, and there's no harm, no foul. Because when you don't do that, then you start name calling and you start saying things that once a word is spoken, it can't be taken back,
Right.
and sometimes we say hurtful things. We all do it. It's not just, some people do it. We all say hurtful things
That's right.
and they stick, and you can apologize, and yes, we can forgive and try to move on, but you best know that those comments are still going to be in the back of that individual's mind, or even in the back of your mind, you know so if you don't agree with someone, or if you find that you're having, a conversation that looks like it wants to go down the road of, you know name calling or saying something negative, agree to disagree
That's right.
respectfully.
That's right. Respectfully.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I know this is funny because I'm sitting here looking around, because I'm in this area. You know, just show you something.
So show us. Yeah, we want to see.
Right down at the end, there's a place called Breakfast to Breakfast. It's a B2B. They call it B2B. It's a restaurant
Hmm.
that's open up 24
Is
hours.
that the one that you went to that you
Yeah,
weren't?
yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm just totally thankful for the love and support. I'm not going nowhere right now. Let me show you how busy the street is. Oh, I'm already here, man.
Oh,
This is
wow.
right here. But thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the conversation.
Sure, I did.
There's the mumbo jumbo. I know a lot of Americans come over here not crazy, but some of us got sense.
Make sure you have everything. Make
Yeah, I have
sure.
everything.
All right.
Oh, let me get my almost left my internet. There you go. The show would be over if that happened.
Oh, wow.
So let me get myself straight here.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hey, guys. Thanks to everyone that came in after I said hello. Um, I hope you're all enjoying. Just hit
Yeah,
Brother Lance in the chat
yeah.
and let him know that you're enjoying this. I know we're not getting the.
I'm gonna talk into it, but let you see everything ahead of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hold this in a way. Yeah, no, we're all right. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good. We good. I'm supposed to meet her over here. What time is it right now?
Synovia, Synovia says stay focused.
Oh, you mean as far as right
making
now?
sure making sure that you have everything, just
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm excited to be on.
I
Actually,
know, I know.
and to bring this experience like this to the phone. You know, sooner or later, I'll be able to do it through the camera live like that. That's the next
Right.
step with a really clear signal.
Right.
So, what time is it right now? I know it's 4 hours difference, so just add 4 hours on.
Right. It's coming up on 9 o'clock for us.
Okay, so that should be
So it's 1 o'clock for
well,
you.
1:30. 1:30. I have to meet her down here.
Oh,
You want
okay.
to look at some fruits, huh?
Sure.
Yeah. You know, I think these folks are looking at me more so because I have the tripod in my hand.
Yeah.
You know, this is a small tripod. This opens up well over 6 feet, 7 feet actually.
Oh, wow.
Compact. It's a compact. There's a lot of noise going on here. It's a
It's
really nice
okay.
street
It's
at
okay.
nighttime.
It's okay. They're loving it.
Some of these establishments closed, but for the most part, a lot of them stay open. Now, if I
You
turned
do.
around and went the other way, which I'm actually going to do, I'm across the street and go the other way.
Oh, wow. Look at those
Yeah,
pineapples. Oh, wow.
yeah. Like I said, thank you, man. No, go ahead. Sorry. Like I said, we in these streets. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to whip up my battery soon because it says low battery. Wow, this thing sucks a lot of juice. Did I
Yeah.
say that? That
Yeah,
didn't
you
sound
did. It didn't sound right at all. Wrong show.
right.
Wrong show.
But I will tell you that a lot of tourists come to this area,
Right.
and at nighttime, not late at night, but from in the evening,
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of young ladies that come out here to earn extra cash, if you know
Right.
what I mean.
Right. 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 Right.
Sometimes
Right.
it could be where they're setting up. And you talk about the pink parasite, everywhere we go, we got to
Uh,
stay inoculated with
mm-hmm.
righteous, conscious thought because they're everywhere, you know?
Right. Right. Right.
And I love looking at them like they don't belong here. I want one of them to give me a look, and so I can tell them, go back to America, go back to the UK where you belong.
Or just say go back to Europe. Period.
Exactly. Go back to
Yes.
that pale place where there's no sun,
Mm-hmm.
no
Mm-hmm.
vegetation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You have your mask, right, for when you need it.
Oh yeah. I have it. I put it on and
Okay.
put it under my nose,
Okay.
or if I put it over my nose. It's only for a short time. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, Synovia says she's going to be there in November. So she's asking me to
Oh
come
man,
with her. Girl,
can't
listen,
wait.
you don't know how much I want to say, yes, I'm coming with you. I'm going to go.
You never know.
Listen,
You might be on the flight with her.
I might listen, you never know. Stranger things have happened. I went and took care of my business
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah, yeah.
and they said 8 weeks. So you never know. November, it could happen.
I
It
can't
could.
hear you. Hold on a second, sweetie.
All right.
Yes, we do have ambulances here, y'all. Okay, what happened? Oh, he's going up into the
Where's he going?
backing up in this building. I think this is like a small hospital here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is. He's bringing somebody there.
Yeah. 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 No, I was
Oh, you
saying
can see
that.
everything clear, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's as clear as it's gonna be with you walking.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there will be a little jiggle to it.
Right.
And a
Right.
few people that sit somewhere and because I'm walking away from where I have to meet her, so we're probably going to get back on. I put the battery back in. I have another banner that I created this morning.
I saw
Which
it.
has her name at the bottom.
Yeah, I saw it.
We're going to videotape. I'm going to just tell you to
Mm-hmm.
look out because we're going to videotape, which will take us away from the live stream. I don't know if she's
Okay.
going to go live on her channels,
Okay.
but somebody's going to go live.
Well,
But
text me and let me
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You know.
But you can stay on a little while longer. I'm going to put my battery in, and
Okay.
so that's the thing. When we do the actual camera videotaping, I know I won't be on live, but
Right.
afterward, when we're goofing off before she goes, because when we do a show together or video, very seldom does it go past an hour.
Okay. Okay.
It's going to be short. Like me, I'll sit out here as long as I have my batteries and stuff.
Right.
It's a
Right.
wrap. I'm going to roll. You know what I mean? You know. What's
So
up,
let
man?
me ask you.
Huh?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Can you create a link like now that being out there, if you wanted to do something where you could say, okay, the same way you create the link for this show, and I can come in and take care of certain things.
You feel me? Oh, you want to? There's a lot of people watching.
Oh, okay.
So say hi, man.
Yeah, what's up?
All in America, all in the UK.
Hi, hello,
Yeah,
hello.
give you shout outs, brothers.
How you doing?
Everybody here is Ghana. You don't know. It's a CASHAPP blends. What's supposed
Oh,
to
I
be?
live here now, man.
Yeah.
I live here for good. I
Really?
look like a tourist.
Yeah, you from America,
Oh,
right?
Yarifa.
You from America?
Yeah, but
Yeah, via Jamaica.
Yeah, now you are here. Yeah.
I'm here, yeah.
Yes,
That's
you're
where my
not.
family's from.
Yeah,
Don't let my accent fool you.
Yeah.
My bloodline is from. Come and sit down. You want to show us something?
Yes.
I don't have much to spend, brother, but I'll come back around.
Sit down.
Oh, I can sit down?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh no,
But bring
no,
the
no, no, no,
and never come bless it.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
no,
Oh, I'm walking
no.
here to meet somebody, man. But
So
see,
what's the name?
You don't
Kuju.
yeah,
want
Monday born.
to, and
Oh,
I'm
But
telling you.
but in America they know me as Lance. Lance, yeah, that's my name.
Oh gosh.
my name is Akwesi. I
Huh?
was born on Sunday.
Okay, born on
Sunday
Sunday.
born. Yes.
Oh,
That's
that's so nice.
you know.
Y'all one
But
Jamaican.
say hi to Ella.
Ella.
Yeah, you know,
Hello, hi. How you doing?
Hello.
she's in America right now.
Hi.
Why?
Very nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, nice. You have to come home. Come to Ghana.
I'm gonna be doing that very soon. Very soon.
There's a whole lot of people I know coming within the next few months, man. Some of them coming to stay. Yeah.
Love to see them.
That's a lovely dress right there.
Yeah. What you do? You got a pencil, a pen?
Yes.
I'll just give you the channel name and it has my information in my YouTube channel.
Okay.
I'll give you the name.
Tina,
And it has all
Khadija, you spelt my name wrong. Egg.
Oh, I spelled it wrong?
Not you. I'm talking to the chat.
All right. That's what you do. I think we have it here. See right here where it says LanceScurv, LanceScur.
No. Exactly. Sometimes I have to do that, Superman. It's okay, sis. It's not a problem. Trust me. That's okay, hun. Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
+1.
Yeah, +11, right?
I put the +1.
Okay, now dial it. 407.
You see, this is what multitasking and doing all sorts of things creates. We're sitting here on a show about relationships, watching Lance develop a relationship with two young men in Ghana that may become a friendship.
55. And that's what's happening. You put Lance in there. I'm gonna put the name the way it's on the internet.
Oh, Brother Raw,
I'll
Lance,
Google it for you.
Lance.
Yeah, say it again, Ella.
Brother Raw says he needs a leather ankh.
A leather on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. LANCE. It's all one word. LANCESCURV.
SC.
Yeah, good. You put an S now.
Hi, Melissa. I can't sing, sweetie. I can't sing as beautiful as you. Not at all. Don't ever think I forgot for think. Don't ever think I forgot how you sang for my birthday. That was so beautiful. Thank you.
I'm a rapper too.
You're a rapper too?
Yes, I'm a rapper.
Spit something for you, man.
Oh, okay.
Let's spit something for me.
Yes, this Blaze Apollo, because to the scatter of Blaze, yes, reporting from Ghana, Yes,
Yeah.
Africa, yes. So let me
Wow.
Yes.
Give it to us.
Okay.
I'm the life chaser. I'm trying to make it down the pool. I'm the life chaser. I'm trying to make it down the pool. I want to pull up niggas pulling AP like they are sinning. I always dream big and I'm winning. That's why I'm living. Again, it gets sinning. Again, it gets drilling. That's why I made it on the road. That's why I can see you. I got love for my family and my people. You just look at me and think we are equal. Can't you see when I'm high in the stars, I'll be my temple. I feel it. My blessings. I feel it. And my happiness. That's why I'm made on top of the stores. I feel it on the board. Come and check the course. Who big you are lost. I'm the life chaser. You know it. Yes, Oxford Street. You don't know. Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Yes. Lance.
Yes, I can hear you. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm
So
gonna,
which month your people is coming?
every month, practically every month, there's someone coming here that I know, because there's a lot of people I know from doing this, man.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's always somebody coming to visit or coming to move. So I'm always down here, but every time I come down here, I'm gonna come down here and look for you. I might even
Yeah.
because it's a good little spot for us to talk. So I got to meet somebody down by KFC. What time is it right now?
It is 107.
107? Okay,
Yeah.
I got at 1:30, but I'm gonna walk down there a little bit, and I'm gonna try to charge this battery up. There's a
Which
battery.
side are you going?
KFC right here.
So you know what? I'll give you a surprise. So on your way back.
Okay, I'm gonna come back. No, we're coming back because once I meet her, we're gonna videotape together. So we're gonna do the same thing. I just got down here earlier, so I don't have to keep people waiting. All right.
Yes.
So that's what I want to do is promote yourself. So when people come down, they come and see you.
Yes. No problem.
Yeah, there's somebody I know in Jamestown. I gotta do a documentary with them. I'll be down there. I'll bring you with me.
Those are some lovely dresses. Ladies, have you seen those dresses?
Most of the time.
Oh man.
Go with somebody who knows.
Those are some beautiful dresses.
Oh, this sun is banging. My head looks like a light bulb is glowing.
You need a rag.
Let me I'm gonna
Where's your
actually,
towel? Where's your towel?
yeah.
You forgot it?
It's all right. It's all right. I'm used to this anyway. You know what I mean? But
So you have to show them the way. Show them.
the artwork. Okay, well, what you do?
Yes. Show them. Show them.
Hold it like this. See, because you can't see it because
Yes.
it's them.
Lance, what's the name of the store? What's the name of the little shop? Lance?
You call me, Ella?
Yeah, what's the name of their location?
This
It's Oxford Street. Yes, Oxford Street.
Oxford Street.
Yes.
Oxford Street.
Yeah, but what's their what is their establishment called?
Yeah. Oxford Street in Osu is a very popular stretch of land, and it doesn't go too long. But in actuality, we'll show you what it looks like here. It's right across from Frankie's Hotel. It is a tip-top Chinese restaurant over there. Once you get to Osu, and there's no name here, this particular place, but man, soon you're gonna have a whole lot of people coming here buying from you.
Yeah. Because everybody, they're looking at they're looking at the dresses.
If we see you, come home. We want to see you, Ella.
Oh. Okay.
My man said he's looking here for an African American woman.
What happened?
What you want, citizenship, man? There's women that I know who want Ghanaian citizenship and want to marry a Ghanaian man. You know, we trade off.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. It's kind of breaking up all of the movement.
Now, see out here in the sun, the camera might just die out.
Yeah.
I don't want
Across the street from Frankie Hotel. You saw that, Zenobia? Oh shoot.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back down this way. I'm gonna be out here most of the next couple of hours. You got my number.
You better not cut off, Sir Lance. Don't let me cut off.
Yeah. Definitely. Let me put this back in.
We are going down to the KFC.
Yeah.
Nettie P, what did you just say? What's going on? What's happening? I mean,
It's the same thing I do.
So yeah, you see, my brother is coming to do the customizing bracelet. Yes,
Oh,
this one is special. Yeah. So if you come, you're gonna get your own. Yes.
Everybody thinks I'm a tourist now. They think I'm a tourist.
well,
They see
let them know. Let them know you're not a tourist.
Yeah, it's like that.
You're not a tourist.
since September 16th last year.
Your Ghana name is Kwaku.
Hold on. Who's your good?
No, yeah, quite good.
You're right.
Quite good. Yeah.
All right.
You know what I mean?
It
Quite
is
good.
Lance. Can you hear me?
Just tell me that I say the word chocho. How do you say?
Lance.
That's the real way to say chocho. Chocho. Okay, it's gotta be like that.
Oh,
Right.
hi, Montju. I am.
Gotta show the eye candy.
It is a great topic for discussion, but we kind of talked about it in the beginning of the show, and right now we're just watching Brother Lance peruse the streets of Ghana, of Osu, Ghana.
I got
Bye, bye, guys.
in my pocket with the brick, and I got my tripod, and I'm gonna go up there and eat the zero right now.
Okay.
So, to be honest, as I see the eye candy for both sexes, I'll show it to you.
All right. All right. All right.
A lot of women gonna fall in love with you when they see this, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, he has a nice smile. He has a very nice smile.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So I will chat to you.
Yeah.
You have to come back.
Yeah.
And you have to sit down and smoke something nice.
Right. No, I got you. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. Peace, man.
Yeah,
All right.
so you're surprised too. So if you come.
Okay. All right, man. I'm just going down there. All right. So now we got the
Wow.
battery in.
Okay.
The phone might cut off because
Well, we've done an hour. We've done an hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
That's my fancy king. We're down here. We're down here.
right. So we'll just do this until the battery runs out.
We're going to this restaurant right here.
Okay.
I don't know. No, I'm good, man. I'm good. You gotta be forceful with these guys.
Yeah, no. Paris perfume shop. I don't wear perfume.
Huh? Nice to meet you, man. Yeah. No, I'm not a tourist now. I'm not a tourist. I live here. I live here for good.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. No, I'm friendly with everybody, bro. This last year, September 16th. I'm always down here, man. Huh? No, America. United States. Yeah. This is LanceScurv YouTube channel. It's live. So say hi.
Okay, hi to everybody. This is Accra, our first street. And we are the street survivors. No food for lazy man. So your brother do this for survivors. We can start.
Yeah.
When you come to us,
Well, they're gonna be coming. So that's why you gotta talk. When you see
talk to everybody. I'm this one. You can check me on SoundCloud.
Hey.
I'm born on Thursday. That's Yao.
I'm cool.
Yow. Okay. Okay.
I know what time it is.
Wow.
No, I gotta meet somebody at KFC. Huh?
Yeah, you got 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes, Lance.
Right, the African restaurant right there, the vegan restaurant. Yeah, me. Yeah. You remember me? Oh man, small world, man.
Oh,
See?
wow.
So he can tell you I'm not a tourist. It comes here for 2 weeks.
Right.
Exactly. No, what I'm saying, we gonna go. I got like 50 of those already. No, she's up on the property right now. She's doing landscaping and stuff. No, here. Because we live here. No, I'm coming back down with the cameras. No, man, we good. All right. Thank you, man. But I'm
Okay, Lance.
down. So you right here in the corner? Yeah. But you can call me Lance also. That's the American name. All right? Okay, brother. Look, I'm always down here, man. All right. Yeah. See, you see the camera. I mean,
Yeah.
they might be in America. That's why I have to keep telling them like I live here.
Right, 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 right.
Pink shirt. It don't get no crazier than that. Planes landing like that. Pink. You'd be surprised how many of them live here too.
Right. I know. I know. Whew.
And also,
Wow.
you got to be careful as a man who, my man. What's up, man? All right, all right, all right. Cool. All right. Thank you, man. Thank you. Boy, YouTube gets all over the place, man. Get people trying to show you love, passing by.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a wonderful thing.
yeah.
But I mean,
It's beautiful.
general spirit. A lot of the guys, they try to make a little money, but it's not just that. It's just that they see you, they vibe with you.
Right.
But hey, I'm living here, man. When I was in America, I didn't have the bank account of Donald Trump.
Right.
I mean, I had money for you, but this is what I can do for you. I can
Right, right, right,
come out here on Oxford Street. Remember, this is Oxford Street.
right. Oxford Street. Remember, Synovia, write that down. Oxford Street. Huh? What's up?
No, I thought it died for a second.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Grand Rising, Reese. Good to see you this morning, this rising.
Yeah, we're going to do more of this. I want to make sure that we have a phone that may not shut out. I've been saying that for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
Not to do myself, but we're gonna make sure.
Right, right.
But that was we're gonna meet somewhere else that was maybe a little more difficult. But I just want to come right into the meat of things,
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we're here.
yeah.
I'm just out here just walking around, just out here as you can see.
Yeah.
But the
Mm-mm.
response from many people
Mm-hmm.
that know us from YouTube has been overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah.
Because a lot of folks see you, and I'm not looking for attention. When a lot of folks see you and really greet you, and you see the smile, and you see the love on their faces, it's like, you let them know this is from the heart.
Right,
And that,
right.
we may have, we're all connected, and, we may have difference where some people are in a religion.
Yeah.
But we all have to be where we are before we grow. So
Exactly.
we can have debates, we can have discussions where we talk about things and plan to do it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we have to see ourselves and the commonalities that we have more so than the differences, because
Exactly.
wants to see the differences, and that's it. And even on social media, they'll put things out. They will put agents on social media and fund them to keep us apart because they influence. That's why they say social media influencers.
Right.
They're paid by different factions, or they don't mess with them. They let their hits go out. Let me tell you something too. They can artificially inflate what you do and push what you do on people. That's what YouTube can do. That's what all social media platforms can do. When they favor you,
Mm-hmm.
they can put your face in front of so many people that they don't subscribe to you anyway.
Right.
Or they can shadow ban you and make your stuff where nobody hardly sees it. You see what I mean? So,
Right, right.
So that's the real deal. And I don't care what they do with me, as long as I stay afloat and I move smart. I really don't care at this point. Right now, it's almost like a fighter who, for the longest time, had an undefeated record. And in the back of his mind, he always wanted to remain undefeated. But you know what? He takes his first loss. He still wins a couple, then he takes another loss.
Mm.
He wins a couple more, but he has now, after a while, he has losses. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it's like, it's not on the losses anymore, because he'll never get that zero back. He'll never get that undefeated record back.
Exactly.
So, maximizing his career and having the best fights and doing what he has to do to keep himself in those pay-per-view fights as an exciting fighter. And really, you'll see his better performances when he doesn't have that pressure on him. You see?
That's
So
true. That's
me,
true.
I've had victories and I've had not losses, but setbacks, and on the verge of being knocked out earlier in the year. But
Mm.
still held on. Like I told you, I'm committed to doing as much as I can. But when you don't see me, or if I do a little slower, it's because I'm working on some things under the hood so that everything works out fine. If I may ask again, what time is it? Because I don't have the
It
time.
is now 1:22.
Okay, okay. See, she probably would have expected me to be late. If she's a minute late, I'm gonna get her. No, I'm gonna be fine. It's really terrible. So at least you get a chance to see a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sunny out here. It's nice. So you can see the sunlight and everything, but it's nice. It's really nice out here. And
Oh man,
you know, you see it's not just beat up cars. You see some nice vehicles out here.
I'm
You know,
jealous.
people are living. There's money
Mm,
flowing out here. The economy has grown.
yeah,
Everybody is not enjoying the fact that the economy has grown. There are issues here, and and I say common Ghanaians, not like it's a step lower, but I'm just saying the working class. Those are the folks who are feeling it. So it may not be all good for them. So therefore they want to leave out and come to America.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you get different opinions because of where they stand. But when you come from a place like we're from,
yeah.
or even came from somewhere else to end up in America, we know how it is there. And one thing I'll say is that what they have here is very much underappreciated, you see, because many
True.
people are blinded and want to go to this place that they hear about and see about where they show everything perfect, but
Mhm,
it's like,
mhm, mhm,
you understand when you see that pretty girl on the street and the guys don't know her, they, oh my God, she's gorgeous, I'll marry her on the spot.
mhm,
But
mhm.
you go home with her and she keeps a dirty, funky home full of roaches, doesn't wash her clothes, really, just mayhem in the home. But do you really want that? So it can't be just about all of a sudden she won't look good no more to you because she doesn't have the characteristics that are necessary,
Right,
for a complete
right.
relationship. And I'm kind of swinging back on that. Ain't that something? So,
And that's something. This is how we do it.
yep, yep,
we we go around town and we come right back to square one. Yeah, indeed.
yeah. So
Center square.
I swear I'm gonna do this at least once a week. Like, even more than that.
Hmm.
Especially
Even
when
more than that.
yeah, we can do it. Yeah, sometimes I do a little bit every day. Sometime now because, like I said,
We could do this every morning.
every morning. Yeah, all praises
Every
due
rising.
to
All
Ella.
praises due.
Ella G is at
Yes.
a computer at home running the show in a crowd. All I do is have my link to hit it, but she's controlling everything. So if we didn't
Yes,
have
I am.
it done like this, so if I was to fall off, and everything, and like I said, it's a wonderful thing, teamwork and unity and everything. I just love it. I absolutely love it. And so
Yes, indeed.
now I know
Yes, indeed.
earlier she might have texted me or said that she's going to be late, but that doesn't matter because as you can see, it's back
Well,
on.
she still has 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
So,
okay, okay. But I'm not rushing her. We out here. We're gonna whip the camera out. We're gonna get you some good footage, and it's gonna be nice. And like her and I, because like I said, for me, I wanna not that I'm the guru and I have all this great power, right? But I want her to get more followers or subscribers.
right.
What she brings to the internet is phenomenal. She's business minded, runs several businesses. She's a black woman who's doing it authentically and good, and that needs to be supported. She's not out
Yes,
here being
indeed. Yes, yes, yes.
or she will tell you ahead of mess if you mess up with her. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
that's how that is. This plane is going over, so give me a
Oh,
second.
let's see it. I guess you're close to the airport.
Oh yeah, yeah, very close, very close,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
very.
Okay.
All
So
the urban
when I get
amenities.
there, you won't have any issues picking me up then, huh?
No, no, no. Have no issues picking you up. No, 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 no. Hopefully by
Okay.
that time I'm driving, because I'm
Uh,
working on that. Everybody knows that.
Right, right,
Transportation here is really cheap, but to get around to get the kind of footage that I want, I'm gonna have to be able to get
yeah,
around and go where I want, when I want, what time, and that won't be
right,
long. It won't be long.
right. Okay,
So
good. So November looks promising.
that way, when I get that GoPro, I can slap it on the front hood and go live on there and just
Mm-hmm.
drive for miles and miles and miles, and you all are gonna love it. I'm gonna make sure you see some things, and also I'm also gonna take the camera discreetly down into the underbelly of a crowd. So you're
Mm.
gonna see some nightlife. You're gonna see some things, and I'm gonna talk to some people. You like those Vice shows where they go undercover in Rio de Janeiro or
Mm-hmm.
Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
They go to
Mm-hmm.
the red light district, which the red light district here is not as dangerous as other places because see, religion and the whole conservative mentality of Ghana and the upbringing of most people, what's wild,
Right.
what's wild is really hidden. But trust me, wild stuff is going on here, and I'm going to show you that. I
Right. Right. Right.
record it and edit it because you might see some things. It's funny how
Exactly.
when you come somewhere new, you learn where to go. It's like a little kid who's learning a new language, or anybody who's learning the new language. What do they learn first? They learn the curse words first.
Ain't that the truth?
So where I stand now, if I walk about a mile down or 2, 3 miles down, really we're near the beach. That's why this air is so pristine that you can't see.
Oh,
We're near the beach.
yes.
We're near Labadi Beach, and Labadi Beach is a very freaky beach. Okay,
Oh,
nighttime.
really?
Oh, you don't know what you'll see.
Well, it has the right name, Labadi.
Labadi, Lababi.
And
Well,
maybe that's why
you
it,
know, and
yeah.
and just like with Brother Kwasi, if I can, the building that we were on is not too far from here, but these buildings are too close to show you. So
Okay, okay.
yeah. That 10-story building that we were on top of that you saw in the
Yeah,
water,
yeah.
that's a couple blocks away from here, short blocks.
Okay, okay.
So you know, it, it's all tied in. And what did they say? That building in front of me, that if you can see it behind the KFC sign, but way down the
Yeah,
block in
yeah.
the middle,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um, that person is a friend of Kwasi and his friend Percy. And this guy who
Really?
owns this building is very close friends with Floyd Mayweather. So
Really?
I'm maintaining my networking skills, not to go beg somebody for money, but hey, it's an inside thing. They'll tell me, hey,
The-
this person's in town, come hang with us. So you don't really know.
Right.
There's so many celebrities or what the world, and I'm not starstruck now. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not starstruck. What they call stars by a million years. But if I can get around some of these people and
Right.
share with you on a real level, why not?
Exactly. Well, you know what they say, Lance.
I'm
They
not trying to
say,
get around any Illuminati folks. Let's just say it that way.
right.
That it's just
Exactly.
for instance to say, hey, that it is what it is. Now you see the lady selling the drinks and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the way it is here, and it's a wonderful thing, the commerce on whatever level. But I was looking at the bodybuilding video, and it was about a woman who had a really well-rounded shape, and she didn't look as extreme as the white folks who were on the video were saying. And when
Right.
you look at a system like this, right, she ain't supposed to be white girl skinny. She got weight on.
Exactly.
If she got
Exactly.
a little belly, it's not something that's unhealthy. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's what I'm telling the sisters. You may not have the smallest waistline, but look at the shape. You know what I mean? And she ain't
Can't
trying to
beat
get you
that.
to keep that shape. That's just natural.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
love yourself as your natural self. Stop twisting and
Mm-hmm.
scaring yourself to be somebody else. And who's to say that it's not natural to have a little bit of belly, a little bit? It don't mean you got to have
But
zero
those
fat
those
and
those
abs.
frescoes back in the day, even the
Pink
pink people
parasite alert.
frescoes.
Not to cut you, but pink parasite alert. Cross the street. Pink parasite. They're staring down like on the other side of the ring.
You're a
Ready to size
mess.
off like a lion in the jungle. See
You're a
all four of them? I
mess.
can take
Yeah, I
one
see
off.
them. Yeah.
No, I'm good, man. I don't have dollars no more. Just CDs. I ain't a tourist, man. I live here. Huh? Say what now? Bitcoin. No, I'm already in Bitcoin, man. No, but I'm already in it. I'm already in the crypto world, man. I'm already there. Okay, but I got that going on already.
Speaking of
Thanks.
crypto world,
Yeah, look, we're in the crypto world already, and
Let
we
me
gotta
see
have.
what's going on in the world of crypto while Brother Lance speaks to
Yes,
his
we have to
people.
start those shows up. A lot of people
Yes,
have
Lance.
questioned me like, you did it and then you stopped.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
over
yeah,
anymore. It's still active, and those who are in it
yeah,
are very happy. But
yeah.
we just haven't had the time with all that we've been doing a lot. But I want to start at least once a week to have those shows again. And so
We
one
have
reason
to. Yeah.
one reason why it was so easy, not that it was like easy to not do it, but I'm trying to figure out what vehicle it is. It says Maxus, but who made it? Because over here in
Yeah,
Accra, you
different
have a
name.
common, and they'll change the name. You know what I mean? I'm like, what
Yeah,
is this?
yeah, yeah.
What is that? Hold on, Maxus. I don't know what that is. I see some vehicles that you'll never see in America. But yeah, but see, really, it was the introductory presentation, and I didn't want to just keep having that every single week where you
Mm-hmm.
get on and say, oh man, this is the same old thing, right?
Right.
I want to
Mm-hmm.
have it where we bring some cryptocurrency news, have some specialists, have discussions, and then at the end of it, make it where we have that in particular, the whole
Right.
to introduce, right? So,
Right.
with that being said, I want to bring it back on that level, even if it's just an hour, and at the
Mm-hmm.
end, okay, like when you
Mm-hmm.
go to church, right? They have the
Mm-hmm.
service, and at the end, they ask you, do you have a church home? Would you like to be a part of our family here, whatever, whatever. So I don't want to have it when you walk into that church and we're just telling you how to join, but then that's it. I want to
Right.
engage people. I
Right.
want to bring people who are already in it to say, wow, I've been in this thing and I made gains just like we showed already,
Right.
and
Right. Right.
what we put in, I'd say, things are doing well. It's coming along and rolling along. And I'm
Yeah.
very happy with it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show, I want to show me being the guinea pig, the little success that we've had, but it's sacrifice. You got to keep it in there,
Right. Right.
and anybody can do it. And I'm quite surprised.
And
Quite
guys, folks, if you're listening in the chat and or on the show, and you've already signed up under Lance Super Scurv or under my app Empress Elegy, and that's all you've done, you're missing out. You're missing out because nothing is going to happen until you actually fund your membership, and you can fund your membership with 300, 500, or $1,000, right? Once you fund your membership, that's when you start to see some kind of earnings, and it differs with each level. It's going to be either every 30 days, every 20 days, or every 10 days. And the more you fund it, is the sooner you see a return on your funding. You can do rebuys. That's what they call it, rebuys. So if you're just signed up and you're just sitting there with no movement, no activity, you've lost out on so many benefits already. You could be so far ahead of the game right now if you had funded it. And I'm not saying that everybody has the money to do it, but if you signed up, start out with 300, but make it 300 that you can afford to put aside, not 300 that you needed to pay a bill. Don't do that. Yes. It's now 1:35, Brother Lance.
yeah, I know. I give it a little extra time. Oh,
Okay.
hope it's the KFC around here that she's standing there waiting for me and I'm waiting for her. You know what I mean?
True, true, true.
So
Y'all weren't specific on where?
well, this is the one. No, she knows. Yeah,
Okay.
and like I said, the traffic is backed up, so you're gonna see that.
Right, 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 right. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
There's things out here that are so in common with America. When you find out who has a little extra, I'll put it this way, a little extra to sell. It's like, for
Mm-hmm.
real? I'm not. We got that here too. You know what I mean? I ain't knocking it, but I'm just saying, like, all the things it's here, especially out the outskirts of
Right,
Compton.
right.
You know, not that I do that, I'm just saying that, and I understand the benefits in a T.
Hyperfund, Shelley. Hyperfund.
But for me,
Hold on, Lance. Anybody who's interested and want to join the membership and want to join the Hyperfund crypto space, send me an email. You can send it to empresselegy@lancescurv.com, or you can send it to lance@lancescurv.com. It doesn't matter. I will get it, and I will send you some information on it. Reese, it's a crypto space. It's Hyperfund, and you're basically joining the cryptocurrency platform, but on a membership level. And it will be explained to you in detail. I can't explain it right now. This is not that show, but it will be explained to you.
yeah. Well, I mean, best I can do for you is help you to put your story out there. Then you can get help. But not right here. I'm not a tourist. I got an American accent, but I live here for good. I saw you down the street there a couple times walking up and down. I saw you.
I see you too, but not every time I got to ask you maybe something for food. It's not.
Okay, well, you've been out here for a while. I'm looking to meet somebody who's coming down to meet me. They're a few minutes late. And at some point, if you're still down here within the hour, we have the videotape on the schedule.
Thank you, Eric. Yelvertoa.
I'll get the food.
Yelvertoa.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. I'm just waiting for walking down. I'll be up here for the next 2 or 3 hours. So you're going to see me a couple times. I'm going to see you a couple times. Before I leave, we'll get the food. Because I want to get some food too. Yeah, but listen, brother, I've been ripped off a lot. I'm not saying you're ripping anybody off, but I got to be careful. So we'll do it that way.
Hey, Lance, let him know that he's being watched.
Say it again?
I said, let him know that he's on television.
Yeah, you're live on television. You know that, right? It's live. All over the world. That's what I got to see it for. You see why everything? You want to see you? Look, if I was hungry, I wouldn't mind who saw me. Because if I was hungry, I'd be able to do anything for them they need. If I had to sweep the floor.
I'll post it, guys.
I wouldn't hide it. I wouldn't hide it all. It's not a crime to be hungry. As much as the white man has ripped us off and messed up our countries, we know what they did. So, you're only ashamed if you got something up your sleeve. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're going to be here waiting for this young lady. The traffic's backed up. And we got something to do. But I know you're going to be out here.
Here's the information, folks. I just posted it.
Driving by. Better source something. Better go to some of these places because they'll give you something. If you say, hey,
Yeah.
Go to the actual restaurants, man. Huh?
And guys, here's a link. Here's a link to one of the shows that we did. You could actually go back and watch it. I think it was the last show that we did. So basically, you'll get an understanding of what it is that we're talking about. Kwame, he's in Osu. He can't hear you or see you right. I mean, see your comments right now. But right now, he's in Osu. Brother Lance, were you able to move away from the individual?
He's been walking up and down. I'm not knocking him. I've seen him out here at least like 10 times.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hustling going on out here.
I know.
I know. When somebody's sincerely, hungry.
He ain't hungry. He looking for a quick hustle.
I'm good, man. I'm good. there's a lot of
You're right up in our faces with those lips.
Say it again.
I'm not gonna say it again.
Wow, we went on for an hour and 39 minutes. It turned into something else.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Hmm.
Okay, I got an email, but that's not her. But the wonderful thing is, when I get an email, you have access to it. So
Oh, I think I have folks sending me emails for the show.
she running things, man. It's the LG show. The LanceScurv show is the LG show. She's running things. Isn't that something? At one point, she was shy. Now she's running things.
Who, me? I know. I know. I know.
To get on a recorded show.
I know.
This is up. I'll edit it out. I don't know.
Huh?
Now she's knocking off trolls on the show.
I know.
Tell them, straighten them out.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. I know.
But yeah,
Hey.
who wants to know? This is Oxford Street in Osu.
Oh gosh.
There's Osu.
Lance, Lance,
Yeah.
just keep talking for a few minutes, okay? Keep talking. All right.
An hour and 40 minutes. So
I know, but I have to step away for a quick second. I have to step away.
yeah. What I'm gonna do, like you see, you have a lot of the kids out here who are begging for food and stuff like that. A lot of times their mothers are sitting close by, and that's part of the hustle. You know, I'm not saying everybody, but there's enough resources here and places to go. Although this country usually doesn't have programs to help, they do have individuals who are known in different parts. But like I said, because many people see me with a tripod and a phone or a camera, they say, oh, this guy's got money. Now, when Empress Energy comes back, I may have to cut off and check my WhatsApp so that make sure Lazia is coming to the same location. You know, I know there's no KFC around here, but just to make sure, because I know she's late, it's okay. This time of the day, it's a killer. But I'm glad to be here, and this really broke me out of my shell to see the possibilities. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And next time, I'll make a much smaller banner that doesn't cover up so much of the visuals. But I slapped this one together before I left. I was really working on Mission Impossible time, where you know, I did that little clip this morning. I did one earlier. I had to set up the show so she can have it set and ready for her. And you know, I love that. I love working under pressure. It's not a real pressure because I love what I do, but I love when the time is rolling down and we get as much done as we possibly can. It's really exciting for me. So when I want to get on that New York fast track vibe, I just do more shows. I just do more things. And when I want to back up a little bit and rest, which, you know, I don't know when I rest. I just kind of collapse and fall out and get up and start working again. I can find my own level. It's not like when I used to live in New York City and it was always fast. And you go home and you rest and stuff, but you're in that environment 24/7. You know, but at least out here I can come down to a place like this. And there are other places that when I show you the buildings, you won't know where it is. You know, I mean, you'll understand for those who are here. But there are people who think, and I had a friend of mine text me the other day. And he's like, man, I heard you in Africa. What is it like over there? And I'm like, ain't no different. Well, yeah, when I say it's no different, I know what people are trying to insinuate that aren't there lions and tigers and you know, are you hungry? Is there food? They really think that. They don't know. You got everything here. And now, if you choose to go out to the villages, way out in the country, you know, it's you're going to see different. I remember going to a village so far out that I had to adjust my mentality when I was shocked. I was like, the lady got no shirt on, but that's the way some of the ladies walked around. We have to understand that the breasts have been sexualized so much that, you know, we get bent out of shape when we see a pair of titties. I mean, you know, I don't see male cats look at another cat, a female cat, to my, oh yeah, look at your breast hanging. You know, so it's natural. The human body, the human form is natural. So a lot of things culturally that we have to appreciate and we do have challenges here. But I was willing to trade those things in for what I gained here. And like I said, for me, I'm living. Living doesn't mean you have to have a lot of money. In America, in the UK, and other places, we have this mentality we have to accumulate and get all of this money. Yes, it takes money to get certain things, but we live a whole life to accumulate all of this money, and we get to an age and realize we don't even have as much as we thought we wanted, and then you have to adjust. There's some who do still put a gun to their head, not all the time, because of a void that's in them.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
When I go on automatic, I can sit here. I think I can outdo Don King.
Can you hear me?
Except I don't have the hair on top of my head like him.
Okay, hello. Can you hear me, Brother Lance?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Yes.
Okay. Well, I had it turned around, but I was trying to kind of speak close,
Okay, right.
to the mic so you can hear me. And,
Well,
and
thankfully.
if I didn't, like, if I left now, she might come and not see me. So that's some kind of stuck here. But I would walk all the way down. Look, let me tell you something. I am a walker.
Yeah.
For miles. No, I remember back in the city, and me and Mike and Manny and whoever else, my friend Kevin, all of us would get out, and I think we did more walking with
Oh, Lance.
Jack Griffin. What happened?
Tina, you were talking about how now I'm running things and whatever. So Tina just asked me, how does the power feel?
How does the what feel?
Power. The power.
Oh, you mean the power of what? Like the natural power of living
The
here?
power of me running things.
Oh, the power. Oh, yeah. She got the power. For real.
Ah.
Power, right?
It's humbling. It's very humbling, Tina. It's very humbling. Trust me. Because I could not imagine today. I could never have imagined it. So it's very humbling. Kwame, I have not been there yet. It's in the works. I'm working on it. It's closer than I can even say, but I'm working on it. Yeah. Yes. So, I can always, you're my forever guest, and I don't have to worry about stepping away because I know you can always keep things going, Brother Lance.
I think I'm getting static because of the wire.
I think so. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Do you too?
I can hear the static. Yeah.
Let me pull it out for a second.
All right.
Okay, I still have it.
All right.
Have it.
But it's not, I don't know what you just did, but it was almost, I don't know. I feel like the static comes when we speak, because if we're quiet, it goes away.
Oh, from us talking.
Yeah.
Well, I phone like 50 million times with the case on it, without the case on it. I mean, it's so cracked. I don't even know how it's still in one piece. So I will, sacrifice soon, and I'll keep this phone
Right.
for the connection to the other platform. But I do really want to get a Samsung.
Right. Reese, when you send me the email, I will send you additional information. Just send me the email after the show. I will send you additional information, sis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And when I get with the other broadcasting platform, where I can have a little more control over the banners and the visuals, like I said, it's funny. It's funny. And I ain't talking biblical or anything like that, which, the practice of Christmas is not that.
Right.
But like a little kid who is so excited about getting his presents on Christmas morning.
Right.
So much presents, and he's happy to get them. And the night before, he was so much full of enthusiasm to get them that he finally gets them, and he opens up every package to see what it is, and ends up falling asleep. Because he's happy with what he has, but he's overwhelmed.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
It was like, oh, we're going to the bounce. Oh man, I haven't eaten this in a long time. I ate this, ate that, and I got my little stuff, and I haven't even opened the the box for my digital drawing tablet.
Oh,
Just
wow.
we'll be doing some very simple illustrations, quick, and put them on T-shirts and make them extremely reasonable.
Yeah.
Just, and I'm not saying it's a sale to get some overwhelming profit or rip people off, but the first couple of months it will be super duper reasonable. Where if it costs $12 to make the shirt, put the design on it that the company's going to do, I might sell it for 14. So
Right, right, right.
you get something quality name brand with unique design. But my strategy is that with that and with that company, even with the ones we have up there already,
Yeah.
that somebody would say something, I'd whip out and put those words on a shirt like so unique, as long as it's nothing lewd. But with the digital drawing tablet, say for example, something really funny happens in the news, like something major, and I see that, and I can see an angle that I can use on that particular, you know, event or what
Right,
happened.
right,
I'm busy, and it ain't going to be some super duper detailed thing, but it's going to look nice with color and make a parody of it and
right.
put some words with it, and people would definitely be interested in it because you're not going to see it out there that quick.
Right. I have a question for you. Or do you think it's possible she might be inside the KFC waiting for you?
Hot low, but yeah, let me
I
let me
mean,
check.
just so that she wouldn't have to be standing in the heat, you know?
Right, true. I don't think so. But let me ask the security guard here.
All right.
You know, in this case, she would have called me.
Well,
You
that's
know,
true. That's true.
let me ask you a question, brother. I'm waiting for somebody actually. I'm not gonna go in, not yet. But I'm waiting for somebody, and she she's a light skinned black girl, American. I don't know if she's in there waiting for me. I don't know because I was here before. Like we're supposed to meet at 1:30. So I know the traffic's bad. That's why you see me out there waiting around. So I don't know if there's nobody sitting there by themselves. Look, I'm saying maybe she's inside, but I don't want to go in upstairs or something. But she never said that. I think because
All
I got
right.
so I don't know if she's upstairs. She's light complexion, a little lighter, nice looking young lady, and I don't know if she's in there. You didn't see anybody like that. What's her name? Yeah, Lazia. Lazia. Yeah, or just call it the Black Unicorn. That's what she calls herself on YouTube. You know, so that's what it is. I don't know. Is there anybody upstairs that? I mean, I have a mask. Yeah. I put the mask on. I just take a look real quick because I'm waiting for her, and I know the taxis sometimes take a while. So yeah, LanceScurv. You can check it out. I'm gonna give it to you before I go. Yeah. You want to say hi? Go ahead, say hi. You're live. I know you're working.
Hi. How you doing? Hi.
I'll give it to you before I go, man. I'm not gonna touch nothing. I just want to go inside and see if she's upstairs. All right.
It's nice in there.
Yeah. Right. This is the motherland. People say.
Hmm. Make me want to eat some Kentucky, and I haven't eaten Kentucky in 2 years.
Right.
But you know what? If she was up there, she would have seen you, because she would have. Yeah. I don't think she's there. It was just a suggestion.
Yeah. I hope she doesn't fly by like, oh, last was the left already. What the?
Oh no.
What is this? Offices or something?
Oh shit.
They doing it big out here. Look.
Okay. All right. Time to turn around and go back down.
Like this. I ain't pulling my nose. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's not here. But it is a nice spot to go to.
Yeah.
I know it's a commercial restaurant, and it probably wouldn't go for us. It wouldn't bother anybody if we took a
Right.
tip from people here and did something, because people are sitting there, they're having meetings over there,
Right.
real computers and stuff.
Right.
I'm gonna inquire about that another time. It's got a bathroom here.
Kwame.
People can eat.
Right.
I don't see her. She's got to be extremely late, you know.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So I'll give you the channel. No, she's not. She's not. I went on. I didn't know it was like another floor. It's big in there. But let me give you the channel, man. Go to YouTube.
I'll do YouTube when I'm not having the bando.
Oh, but I'll just give you the name.
I'll then.
Or just store it somewhere.
Let me store it.
Yeah.
My notes.
Okay. I'll put the name in there.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is the girls were looking at you, so I'm gonna put your face
Oh,
on.
Synovia, I'm so jealous of you. You've been there
Say hi,
before. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How
You're
many people do
fine.
we have
Very nice.
right now? Just YouTube and just put LanceScurv. Google that. Yeah, sure. You can see but save that. Just put it in like that in Google, and you'll be able to find it. We're on all the social media. I got the site, you know, everything there. You know, brother, my man. No, he's asking me for food, but I'm like, I don't make food. The food's in there. You know. So, like I said. Well, listen.
Stop it.
Yeah, I know, right? But you're a man. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. There have been times I've been hungry and I started jobs and I had to eat cookies and Kool-Aid for 2 weeks until I got my paycheck. As a man, there's sometimes you got to go through things, but I've been seeing you out here for a very long time. And your body language is almost like I'm doing you wrong. Brother, you doing you wrong. Because if there's food that you want to get, you're going to make sure that this is Africa, man. We can go out in the country and get all the mangoes and stuff that we want. You understand? No. Certain things as a man. Look, I've given away a lot of money to people who have needed it. I've had people give me donations, right? And I see it. They didn't even ask me, but I see it. They say, let me bless you. But this is a man who has been out here for several months. I'm good with faces. I don't miss faces, right? And and his body language, man, like
Right, right,
like he's getting the attitude now. Look, I've
right,
been saying for some time, I don't have the energy for no attitude.
right.
I'm you know, look, there are times when I've worked in places where things were lean for me. I have gone through it. I've been or I have experienced just about every level of lack. All right. So I'm not saying that you're not hungry and I'm just gonna whatever, but come on. His face dropped. I read his face. His face dropped when I told him, I said, if you're around in an hour or two, we're going to get the food. He got mad. He wanted the money.
Yeah, yeah.
That alone, he got his face dropped for a split second. It
Mm-hmm.
told me, plus, like I said, you're on the same street from when I first got here. I got here in
Exactly.
September. Right?
Exactly.
It's August going on back into September.
Right, right, right.
It's a hustle, man.
Yeah,
It's like, I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
right, right.
I'll live on spaghetti. I'll live on boiled eggs. I don't care what it is. I won't be a vegan then. I'll be glad to get what I want.
I
Okay?
agree.
And look for work. I'd work somewhere just for food and find myself in an alleyway somewhere until I can do better. There's a lot of places you can wash here for free. You understand? I mean, I've been in places where since coming here, where the water is out, and I need to know, wasn't home,
Right,
but
right.
it's really real. And I've had to go in somebody's yard and get naked for a second. Anybody looking? I'll be taking out I can take that towel, start at the ankles, roll up each leg. We adults here. Go up under them balls and hit the back side. We'll hit the face first before you do that. And get up under that water and rinse off. They're like, yo, did you take your little wash yet? Yeah, I did it. I'm good.
Mm.
Too much information.
Or stay close to the ocean. Stay close to the ocean so you can always go take a
Yo,
wash in the ocean.
I'm
Hey,
not always correct. But I'm glad to be here anyway.
I know the
Because
drill. So
this is what I'm
we've done 2 hours so far.
let me I'm gonna have to get off for a second, just like I did when I called the boat.
Yeah.
when you see people honking horns like this, they driving up and down looking for cab fares. It
Yeah.
looks like looking for one, looking like a big tourist with a tripod.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy with the performance of this live stream on an experimental level. We can
Yes.
this
Yes. Yeah.
I could do this all the time. You know? Yeah,
Yes. You're gonna leave me to exercise my powers.
well, yeah, exactly. Because you are a person of great power, more than people can understand. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
you have spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional nanoparticles that when they touch you, it changes lives.
You're a
So
mess.
for real, this is what I do. I
Yeah.
take this thing and put it on my face. You know, my chin
Oh
feels
wow.
everything on a hot sweaty day.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm gonna I'm just gonna sign off for a second to see if I have any WhatsApp. We communicate through
Okay.
WhatsApp. And
Right.
I'm not gonna bring her because we
You
don't
know
really
what? You're gonna have to connect us together, me and her.
yeah,
So if and when you're doing anything, I can reach out to her.
right, true.
Yeah. Yeah.
More power, right? More power.
Ye- Listen. Listen.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if I was alone and I'm in the stream, I wouldn't feel alone. It would be a different type of feel. But to know that
Yeah.
everybody wants to say certain things or whatever, it's a good feeling. And I want more of this. And this is another aspect of what I can put into my mind. Like even if I did a quick interview with somebody, I go down here on the phone and we have the banners made, set up, and we hit it at a certain time.
Right.
And also, it really shows that we don't have to schedule, that I can have several banners set up for the street, for this, for that, and I put them on the side and we let them stay there. If we have something tentative going on for the week, not
Right.
just let's just keep pushing the time back 2 or 3 hours and we're ready to just go live.
Right.
Right before I'll shoot it out there. So we work together, you know, even though many between us. So this is a wonderful thing that shows that unity works. And like I said, I'm just so gracious to have you. And I want everybody to show appreciation to Empress Elegy because look how many shows she's on. Look how many shows she's on. They call me the Energizer Bunny. Look at her. To the morning time of the comedy show, early in the morning, 8 o'clock, afternoon.
It's only because I'm kind of free right now, because of my circumstance.
Say it again.
I said that's only because I'm free right now because of my current circumstance. But
I know, but I can tell you the person who crosses every I and no, dots every I and crosses every T, right?
yeah, cross every I, dot every T. Yes, indeed.
Detail. And I'm that way too. You might call me, well, Lance, you better change that title when the letters off.
Mm.
Oh man, I thought I had it. You should know. It's a lot of stuff, but like I said, I enjoy it. It's like juggling.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Well, go ahead and check your WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Let me talk to the folks in the chat.
And it won't be long. Just a couple minutes. I just want to see, and I'll come right on back in. All right?
Okay. All right.
Let me see.
All right. Okay, folks. I guess it's Ask Ella G now. I don't know. Don't ask too many personal questions, because we've sort of stepped away from our unsuccessful relationship deal here. Um, I've not been in any or too many unsuccessful relationships. So where I speak from, as far as what can go wrong in a relationship is from my own personal experiences or things that I've had to deal with. So, I know that there are many of you in the chat that have, been through other experiences. And, you could speak on it even more based upon the different things or different challenges that you've had to face, but that's going to be a topic we're going to definitely explore this topic even deeper, when Brother Lance is not preoccupied with showing us around Ghana, Osu, Ghana. Um, but in the meantime, we'll just vibe until he can come back into the chat. Superman Heru, what's my favorite food? Jamaican. uh, what's my favorite dish? Dun, dun, dun. I would say ackee and saltfish or codfish. That's that's one of my favorite. I do have a lot of dishes that I like a lot. You know, I love kalaloo. Um, and what else? What else? What else? I love. Well, now I would say I love a good beef patty, but as I'm stepping away from it, I mean, and I don't mean just a beef patty for the sake of having a beef patty. I mean a really good one, and those are few and far between. Um, but now they're having these vegan or so they're basically made from soy and plant protein, and they taste pretty good. Um, but you know, that's one of my favorites. Oh, Synovia, oxtails are delicious when made well. Let me get Lance back on here. When made well, they're very delicious. You know, different people make things differently. Let's see. Why relationship breakdown is money, lack of communication, argument. You're absolutely right, Kwame. That is the reason why. Hold on, Lance. Let me put you back front and center. Okay, there you go. You're on mute, Lance.
Is that good?
Okay. Yeah, you're
Can you
better now. Yeah.
hear? Oh, I just look at her. Look at her. You live, you know that, right? You're live.
Oh,
I see you going on.
hello.
You know, I got you. I got you. Look, got you. Oh man, I've been looking at
Hello,
camera
my dear. Hi.
minutes.
How you doing?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, let me show you how gangster I am with this. You call me an OG, I'm gonna show you, right? Oh, so you got me too. We're shooting each other, right? Look at that. I thought you
That's
recording.
hilarious.
I'm used to being in front of the camera. I'm a black man from America. I was on the camp. Look, they were watching me from when I came out the womb.
Hi.
Trust me. Listen, Empress G, there's a
Yes.
banner next there.
Hi, sweetie. How you doing?
Switch that banner that has her name on it. Switch the banner.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Let me show you how gangster we are. Be prepared. Oh, look,
Hold on. Hold on.
watch the banner. Just tap it once. Watch that.
I
Boom.
did.
Black unicorn, right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna wow. I mean, I'm cool. I mean, okay, I'm coming in with you. I'm gonna give this camera a rest,
All
and
right.
the KFC. I promise you can keep on going as long as you want, and end it when you want.
All
But
right.
what we'll do, I have you probably make a link. But all you have to do is go down to the bottom and hit invite, and send it to me.
Yeah.
I'll let you know right before, and then we can use this Lazia. Um,
Okay. Okay.
and we'll just show you the process where we go and how we interact live. So everybody who's on the stream,
Yes.
we're gonna be live. We don't know when. It might be 30 minutes, might be an hour, but we really
All
not
right.
here to have the camera with me and stuff like that. So if there's anything you want to ask Nazia or you know, just shoot us Lance at LanceScurv.com and Empress Energy will get it and get other questions and different things. We're gonna have fun out here. We're gonna bring the fun to you. And like I said, we're gonna do some very unique things. We take this thing very serious. And thank you for helping me to avoid a midlife crisis at 58 and a half years old. I really thank you all so much. Anyway, Empress Energy, much
Yes,
love
sir.
to the chat room, which I can't see, but you know I love you. And we are gonna go live later on and do a nice long show in the evening. Trust me. When I have days like this where we put out good content and a lot of it, I got to keep going. So we're going to have a nice laid back show later on.
All
Two,
right.
3 4 hours, no pressure, because now I'm happy that I got a chance to get out the house and do what I do. So
All right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put
All
it
right.
and you take it at your pleasure, okay?
All
But if
righty.
you shoot a link to anybody that have to come talk to you, you can do that. You know what I mean? So thank
Okay. Okay.
you.
All righty.
Okay? Because she hungry.
Okay. Bye. Okay, guys. Anybody wanna? Anybody wanna? Anybody wanna chat with me for a few minutes? Let me see. I'm not gonna stay on here too long. Trust me, because I do have things to do. There's a link if you're interested in saying hi. You could come on in. I'm giving you 5 minutes while we talk. Let's see who asked. I saw her workout this morning. Just go to her channel, sis. I can't get over there right now to her channel to post it in the link. If anything, I'll post it in the comments section after we're done. But otherwise, you can always just go back to her channel and watch it. I think she puts it up, or she posts it to YouTube, so you can rewatch it. Let me see. What Miss T? What usually goes wrong is that some women have an idea of the perfect man in their head, but fail to share that idea. Well, you know what? That's true. She has an idea of a perfect man, but no man is perfect. Just like she's not perfect. We're not perfect, they're not perfect. So you can't have an idea of a perfect man. You just have to have the idea of what you would want in a partner, and then communicate that. You can't be perfect, because disappointments will always come, if you're looking for that perfect person. But Tina, you're saying name what? What are you looking for? Guinness Punch. Listen, girl, don't start talking stuff right now, you hear? Because I just used my last Guinness the other day, and I may have to go back and pick up another case of Guinness. Boy. Like I said, I I posted the link in the chat if anybody wants to hold on a second, guys. Unless, if anybody wants to pop in real quick. If you don't pop in, you're going to hurt my feelings, because that means that you don't want to talk to me. But I said I wanted to talk. Yeah, Tina, energy is very important, extremely important, and that's something that we don't recognize. And I think as we go, we talk about these topics on the show, and even with Sister Danina, when she comes on and she talks about energy, I think more and more we're recognizing that that is a key factor, because sometimes the energies just don't mix, and sometimes the spirits, which is energy, the spirits, it's like you say, my spirit don't take your spirit. There's nothing necessarily wrong with you, but our spirits. Ooh, hold on a second. Tina, hello, my dear, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What you?
Listen, man, me there, me there go on with some things, sister, me I do my thing on the show. Let me stop it. Huh?
Yeah, I'm good. What
Let me turn down your computer.
mute my TV. Hold on.
Your computer.
Better. Yeah.
Yes. So now I can put a voice to the name. This is beautiful.
I would put my face too, but I haven't called my hair yet.
That's okay, honey. That's okay. My face ain't on here. That's quite okay. So how are you? How's everything going?
A lot has happened in a short space of time. I can't lie.
Okay.
Couple of soldiers have fallen. That's life.
Oh wow. Sorry to hear that.
That's cool. I can only deal with the present, innit?
Exactly. Okay, DG, I'm gonna let you in the chat, but mute your phone, please. Mute your phone. Okay, that's good. As soon as Tina is done talking, then you can come on and speak.
Oh no, the person can talk.
Okay. Well, as each person talks, the next person mute your phone.
Okay, yeah, let me mute my side. Hold on one
All right.
side.
Okay, DG, you can open up your mic. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello, DG. See, you know what? It's a good thing you said hi because
Good morning,
DG.
Miss Ella.
Hello, hello, hello. See,
How
DG
are
sounds
you?
like a guy, so I'm sitting here like, I wonder if it's a man.
I could do my guy voice. I got a deep voice.
Oh,
That's
you
my sexy
do.
voice. They like it.
Ah,
So do I.
well, listen, do it for some of the guys on the chat. You never know,
Hi,
you never know.
guys.
Where are you? I know Tina
um,
sounded like she's in London. Where are you?
I'm in Connecticut.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So tell
Hi,
me what's
everybody.
going on? How's everything going?
Everything is going, trying to make it through this pandemic and everything. But I'm surviving. I'm high on life.
Yes.
I love you guys, and I stay up late with you sometimes. I enjoy the shows.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
oh my God, the funny story the other night
Oh, the
from the
comedy
funny,
show?
oh my God, not too high. I was dying, like literally, I was laughing the whole time. I haven't laughed so hard in a long time, but I really, really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I love you
Too
guys.
high. Too high.
Not too high. I'm waiting for the walk. Listen, I'm waiting for the upload
You're
of the
waiting for,
walk
yeah, you're waiting
because
for him to be able to show it, right? Oh God,
yes,
I can
yes,
only
yes.
imagine. I can only imagine. Hold on a second, DG. Sister Synovia, I understand, honey. One of these days when one of the live at night when you can actually pop in, we'll have you come in and say hello. But I understand. I do. Yes, DG. Yes.
Yes.
So
Okay, so on topic about the relationships,
yes,
what
talk to me. Yeah.
I hate when I'm with someone,
Mm-hmm.
but now all of a sudden, like I'm with his whole family. Oh my God.
Well, they say you get with someone, you get with their entire family. It is
I
what it
know,
is.
but it's like when people get like a little bit in too deep,
Yeah, they don't
like
give you your
we're planning an
space.
outing and they know before we even get there, it's like, wow.
No, that's not good. That's not good. See, there has to be there has to be separation. I mean, it's nice if you vibe with the family, but
Right.
they're not supposed to be in all aspects of your relationship, you know?
For some reason, I'm always ending up with like the mama boys. So it's like, I don't know.
Well, you know what? Maybe you have to look into your look, and see why that's happening. Why do you seem to be attracting the mama's boy? Are you a mothering spirit? If you're a mothering spirit, you might be attracting men who like that type of energy, and
Probably.
yeah, in so doing, you tend to get them and get their entire family and their mamas and all of that.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's the mothering spirit or what it is, but that's like a complete turn off for me because I feel like the person is not in control, and I'm like a alpha female, so it's like I need like a alpha male. I can't
Hmm.
deal with like a guy that's like too timid or too emotional.
Right,
It,
right,
it, it drains me. It drains me. And like, if you can't make up your mind about something so simple,
right,
especially after we had an agreement, it's like, I don't
right.
know. Yeah.
I hear you. That's so true, and that's what we would somebody, I don't know who said, I think Tina said it or somebody said that they deal with energy. That's exactly what it is. You have the alpha female, you have an alpha energy,
Right.
right? And so you, as a woman, as a woman, you do need to have an alpha energy in your male partner. You know, it can work. It can work if you have an alpha male and you have a beta female, but I don't think it works as well if you have an alpha female with a beta male. It just,
Yeah,
uh,
because then they start
yeah,
saying that you're trying to boss them around.
exactly,
And
exactly.
really and truly, I need someone to be a little more in charge.
And that's true because that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Technically, that's how it should be. I mean, we want our men to be in charge, not be domineering. When we say in
Right.
charge, we don't mean, abusive charge. We just mean
No, like confident. confident, assured of
exactly,
himself, can
exactly.
control like your family, he
Right,
could basically run things, not just talk about it,
exactly,
and actually
exactly.
apply it to everyday life.
Right, right. And that's what we as women, we want our men to love us. And once again, guys, and a lot of females are going to go, what the hell are you talking about? Take care. Not not, oh, we can't take care of ourselves. We can damn sure take care of ourselves. But we need to know that we have men, when the chips are down, they know how to take care of us. They know how to
Right,
step up and make sure everything is running right for the family. Not just the woman in the family,
right.
everybody, you know. That's what we need, you know.
That's true.
Sister Tina, did you have anything to add to that? You could step in. As long as you don't have any background noises going on, guys, I don't mind if you open your mic and, join in the chat, in the conversation, but just not too much background noise.
Um, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm buying it, so
Okay,
one phone
okay,
over to the
okay,
fifth.
okay, okay.
Um,
Oh, listen to little man. Is that a girl or a boy?
girl,
Oh,
say hello, Kai.
Aw.
hello, sweetheart. How you doing?
Oh, she's being fussy. I think she really
Oh,
wants to take a
she
nap.
needs to take a nap because what it's like 2:30 for you?
3:22.
3:22. Right, 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 right.
But she goes to bed around 6ish, so I don't want her to go to bed now, and then she won't go to bed when she needs to go to bed.
Right. I know, I know, I know. So it's going to be hard to keep her up.
Nah, I'm gonna take her to the park in a bit. As soon as she sees outdoors,
Okay, okay. All
Okay.
right. Sounds good. Anybody else in the chat room want to join in the show? Let me drop the link again so that you can come in and just say a quick hello. It's now 10:23. Oh, my birthday. I don't how many people see their birthday when every time they look at the clock, they see their birth date.
No,
No?
no,
I
but that's
I
cute.
I
No,
need to
you don't
I
have
need
to
to
go.
be doing that because I mean, I don't intend to, but
Yeah.
I always look up and
So
see my birthday.
October 23rd.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
So
that in your calendar, folks.
I definitely will.
Let me stop.
And
Anyways.
sometimes,
Mm?
Miss Ella, sometimes you get those guys that are like, like when you're working a lot and you get home, they're always like, baby, when are you gonna spend some time with me? It's like constantly like, and then it's like they're not on top of things. Like,
Mhm. Mhm.
it's like they make you, like for me, it's like a drag. Like when I get home and you're like plaguing me down, like you don't believe that I've been working because I worked so many hours. You're like, you're coming from work? Oh my God, that drives me crazy. It's like,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I'm coming from work. That's how you get money. If you really want that shmoney, that's how you gotta get out
Exactly.
there. You can't be like
Exactly.
working 8 hours. Sometimes you got to do 16. They don't
Right.
get that. So it's
Right.
like, yeah.
Right. Queen Murat, my darling, I see you. I see you. You're live on the stream. Unmute your mic. Say hi.
Peace and love, beautiful people. I love you guys.
I love
Peace
you
and
too, my
love, sister.
sister. Yes.
yeah, man, nothing but love.
Yeah.
So, Queen Murat, what do you have to say about our topic?
It's always a back and forth and a touchy topic, but it all boils down to the same thing. It's self. You got to recognize the things within yourself so you can be able to build the right relationships that you want, and that's what it is.
Right, 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 right. You do, yeah. You have to work on yourself. That's the key to anything, Work on if each person is working on themselves and
Yeah.
you're doing it in the context of the relationship and you know that you're trying your best. You're doing everything to make yourself better, Hold on a second. Oh dear. Hang on a second. Let me try to get Miss T. Hang on a second, dear. You know, you're in, Miss T. You know, you have to be working on yourself.
Hello.
You know. Hi, Sister Elizabeth. How you doing, hon? Hi, 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 hi,
Hey
hi.
everyone.
Hi, Miss
Hola.
T. How are you?
Peace and love.
Talk to me, Miss T. What do you have to say about this topic? I'm not hearing
I'm
you. Okay.
doing well, doing very
Okay.
well. How's
Okay.
everyone in the chat?
Good, good.
I'm doing good. Thanks for
Very
asking.
good.
I just wanted to say that usually relationships fail from the lack of honesty
Yeah.
across the board.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's true. That is 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 true. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of finding also that people want different things, but they don't necessarily want to let the other person go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
it's quite selfish, but mm,
Yeah, you're right. It's like that Gladys Knight song. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye.
I'm trying to say bye.
No, I want to say hi. I don't want to say bye.
Hello.
I don't want,
It's true. It's
you know,
true.
you don't want to be alone. And I know a lot of people say, yeah, you got to look into yourself. You got to look into yourself. But like, you look into yourself, you're a good person, you got a good heart, and then you open up and then nothing.
Right,
And
right,
it's
right.
like nothing changed about you, or you've been improving on yourself, you've been
Mhm.
working on yourself, but you just keep attracting these people. And I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people believe in you are who you attract. I don't believe in that anymore because I've seen, even in my own life, like, I'm a
Yeah.
good person, but I've been through so much. It's like, it's unbelievable.
Right.
You
I've
know,
seen that. I saw that. Hi, Elizabeth, darling. Lance is not here at the moment. He had to step away, so I'm flying solo. So if you want to join the chat, let me drop the link again. You could come in and hang on a second, DG. Hold on.
okay.
Um,
Or also, what happens, I believe, is that prior to going from relationship to relationship,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
everyone needs to heal from prior relationship experiences, whatever it is.
That's true.
Well,
That's
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
another true point. Yes. And
But
that's what happens. We don't heal and we just jump from one thing. Maybe we take a month or two off and then we jump right into something else, you know,
what about the things that you can't heal from,
such as,
such as childhood trauma, those really bad relationships with domestic violence? Like, I don't see how you could really, I think you can maybe get better with time, but I don't know about healing because some people been through some really traumatic
some
experiences.
really, really jacked up stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, so here's a kicker as we're talking about this. I'm not a psychologist.
never mind.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't know. Um, I don't have a solid answer for that. I do feel that if you're struggling with something, I think once again communication is key, because if you get with someone, if you meet someone who is compassionate, understanding, and empathetic,
Right.
and you communicate what you've experienced, what's going on with you, then both of you can help you to heal. You know what I mean? You will never, ever, ever, ever forget what happened to you, but you will get to a place where it doesn't trigger you. It's not going to trigger you in the same fashion. It's not going to be raw. You understand?
Yeah.
So the I wouldn't say the trick, the goal, or that we would be striving for, is if we meet someone who can help us. As much as you're trying to help yourself, if you are with someone who can help you to help
Mm-hmm.
yourself, that's how that's going to work. But you have to take the time to get to a place where you're not being triggered. you
Right.
know and you're right, Synovia. Forgiveness is not a weakness, because forgiveness, it's about healing yourself. When you forgive someone, they may never come back and apologize to you for anything, but when you decide in yourself that I'm going to forgive that person, you are now taking that burden out of yourself. You're
Hmm.
helping yourself to heal by forgiving, you know because listen, when you walk around with that hurt constantly, making yourself sick in all manner of ways,
Yeah.
the person who hurt you, they're off living their life.
Yeah.
They don't give two shits about how you're experiencing life right now, based upon how they treated you. So it's up to you to get to a place where, whatever they did to you can't hurt you anymore. you
That's
know
true.
you know
And when you walk around with that pain, if you're with someone, they could basically feel it because they're with you. You're constantly cranky.
yes.
You're constantly taking them through the motions. So yeah,
Exactly.
it's
You
So
true.
know, it's self-reflection, and a lot of us
Yeah.
refuse to self-reflect.
you're right.
Yeah.
That's so true.
You're right. You're right.
True.
You know, um, hold on. You're right, Sister Lizzie. You don't ever want to forget, so to speak. It's not going to be at the front of your mind, but you don't want to forget, because if you forget, you run the risk of repeating that same pattern. So
Yeah.
you do forgive for your own peace of mind and your own emotional wellness. But yeah, you're right. You know,
True.
Anything else anybody wants to add?
You know,
Sometimes we talk it so
relationship is
much.
also give and take, and relationship is all about compromising, and everyone goes in with their selfish intent.
Hmm.
True. Yes. Yes. Sister Lizzie
Selfish.
Biddy, why don't you
Oh,
come on in with me? Sorry, hun. Sorry, hold on. Why don't you come on in with me? Lance is not here right now. Like I said, I'm doing this solo. Uh, you know, but you could come in and just give your perspective. That would be lovely. Or she's not gonna come, but that's okay. That's
sister, what do you
right.
mean by selfish intent? What can you give me an example?
Well, what that means is that you have a goal. A lot of times, maybe for a woman's perspective, she's just there because the gentleman has money, and her
Mm,
goal
Oh,
is only beneficial in that perspective. Or
right.
and
okay.
or for the man, it just may be just he's conquering women back and forth. So he's dating you, he's dating someone
Yeah.
else, he's not
Okay.
committing,
Mm-hmm.
so
Okay.
those issues are always in the background if you're not getting what you need from each other.
Right,
Okay.
right, right. Exactly.
Okay. Or you might be loving,
Oh,
you
okay.
might like this guy right now, but you're still, lusting after other guys that's more successful.
True, true.
So
Because
maybe you
because
might
you're
move on with
because you're
another
you're
guy.
materialistic. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. That's
No.
that's why.
Well, there's an incident right now where a young lady married one of these young athletes, I think a basketball player, and I think they married, and she got pregnant. She had a baby, and I think right after she had the baby, she signed the divorce papers, and the gentleman wasn't even aware of it. This is popular right now, and this is what I mean by knowing who someone is and not being in a relationship just for superficial reasons.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have like I'm always, so honest and trying to get the same thing, but I don't know.
But
I've been single
everybody,
for a
yeah,
while now. I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know about dating or I just feel like I get so wrapped up and then I go down like a road where I don't want to be and then I just back out. And then
right,
yeah, then I'm back to working on myself again because of course, so it's
right.
like uh I would rather, well, which I don't have a problem with. I would rather work on myself than to be caught up in a situation where it's just going left constantly. It's
Oh,
always
girl.
left, never it's never right. It's just
I hear you. But at least you're always working on yourself,
oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because nobody's perfect. And I got my issues. I know for sure. So
Honey, we all do.
yeah, I know.
Right. Hey, Eric, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Am I right?
You're all right?
Hi,
Am
That's
I
Eric.
good.
right?
That's good. That's good. That's good. Let me see if I can bring you front and center. I'm not sure because I can't see everybody. Oh, there you go. Okay. So, what do you have to say about our topic, Eric?
It's, I find that the one here,
Yeah.
or the one here
Mm-hmm.
are kind of like off.
Okay.
I mean,
Meaning?
Why?
meaning they're like on on some TV stuff.
Oh, they yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
forgive my voice.
That's okay. I understand. Go ahead. I wouldn't put you on if I didn't know what was going on. Go ahead, speak. Say what you got to
And
say.
it just seemed off. Like they don't want the TV thing. I don't know.
Meaning that they want the life that they see portrayed on television, the
On television,
superficial
yeah.
life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Understood. A lot of women are that way. Yeah.
Not me.
Listen,
I
we
mean,
we
TV, like, I'm
we
looking for
here.
real life
Listen,
stuff,
we
bro.
here on the LanceScurv platform. We're very conscious people. We're not superficial.
No, 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 no,
I'm not. I'm not too good with this.
I wanted to tap in and say something.
Go
So
ahead.
last night I was listening to this show. I don't know if you guys are familiar with my Major Hype. He's a comedian. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
okay. So he had this thing yesterday evening where he was doing like a dating thing, and these
Hmm.
women get on, and like a guy's supposed to talk to them or whatever, right? So there was this one specific female that came on. She
Hmm.
had these eyelashes on her eyes, right? So the first thing he did, he started making fun of her because he's like, "You need to open your eyes, gal. You need to open your eyes." She had these super huge. I mean, seriously, the eyebrows were so big that it looked like her eyes were closing. And I'm like, she was a beautiful girl, but the eyelashes just made her look crazy.
And you see, that's what a lot of us sisters don't realize. I mean, you can't tell people how to dress or how to, carry themselves because, for the most part, they're doing it for their own liking, I hope,
Yeah,
you know.
I know.
I
I
But
hope.
get into that.
I wish that we could recognize that uh, it's not that attractive. I'm not against
No, not at
false
all.
eyelashes, I mean, they do look attractive to some degree, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not with these newfangled foolishness that people wear, you know. It just makes no sense.
I don't get caught up in that. I don't get caught up in judging people by their by anything. I just don't I don't get caught up in judging people.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
Okay.
I know that yes, you have to pay attention because yes, you'll see signs through certain things that people do, but I know that a book is not the cover. I don't look on how someone dresses or their eyelashes, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I know them. Like, I don't do
Right.
I don't do things like that. I get to know the person.
No,
You
oh,
know, I try to at least.
right.
You know.
Okay. Who's speaking? DG?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 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 Well, you know what? That's good, fair. That's how it
Yeah.
should be. That's how it should be, you know. But a lot of time, let's be real. Some of these extreme ways of putting ourselves together, it's more distracting than it is inviting, you
Well, that's
know.
true, but I don't get
I'm
into
not
I don't
saying that you're judging. You're
yeah,
not judging the
yeah,
person, you know, the individual. You can't go, oh, that's a bad person because they have on, you know, eyelashes that make their eyes look like, you
Huh?
know, wings. You can't,
yeah.
you know, you can't judge them and say they're bad, but
Wait.
it does
Wait.
it does prevent you from, you know, really having a conversation because you're focused on how they look.
And that's
Yeah,
so, and
that's
I find that that's so sad, and it's so judgmental, and it's like that in society. Like, the guy will be so smart, he's so great, but he's just not wearing the right outfit, so you never give him a chance. And that's why,
Exactly.
so
and
true.
that is one of the things too that's keeping our people in a bad situation. Like,
Mm-hmm,
even when they
mm-hmm.
go out there, those guys look for work. Maybe
Yes.
he don't know how to dress. Maybe he's not maybe
True.
he's wearing what he got. And
True.
it's just like at church, those women, oh, they're watching your skirt. Oh, your skirt is just a little bit above your knee. Now all of a sudden you're a
You're a
slut.
slut. You're a bad
But
person.
but
Yeah.
she's sleeping with the pastor and she's wearing a long skirt.
Eh,
So I don't get into all of it.
girl,
I just feel
girl.
like it's too much. I don't judge
Listen.
people.
Sis.
I don't get into all of that.
Right,
I'm sorry.
right.
That
Exactly.
was
That's
a
what I
lot.
was saying with what I said. That's what I meant. Like, she
Yeah,
was a beautiful young lady. She's very intelligent, but
yeah,
it's like everybody was distracted because of the freaking eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
Well, unfortunately
I-
for a lot of people, first impressions are lasting. And I mean, that's just kind of the society that we live
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yep,
That's
so
it.
true.
That is
That's why
true.
I don't get into it because you could get lost. You know, you could get lost judging people just by what they're wearing. That could have been a good person, and you just disregarded them because he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt and you hate Hawaiian shirts. You know, it's like,
Well, that's a, you know,
yeah,
that's a shallow individual. If you're gonna dismiss someone just by, you know, I mean, as long as they're not stinky dirty, I'm sorry, you know, there are limits.
they
You know,
definitely there are
there
limits,
are
but
limits, you know. So if they're not, you know, if they're not, like I said, stinky dirty, and
yeah, but
even then, to be perfectly honest, even then, you have to be careful how you judge someone, you
yeah,
know, because you clean that person up, or you know, give them an opportunity to clean themselves up. There may be a brilliant person behind that. It's just that life has taken them down a road where, you know, mentally,
yeah,
you know, yeah, they, and sometimes they need help. They need help to clean themselves up, you
yep.
know.
Sometimes you need a little booster.
Yeah, just, you know what, sometimes life can beat us up, and it just takes one person to show compassion, and to give that person faith in human nature and humankind again, you know, to get themselves back on the track. Because as far as they're concerned, what's the purpose, what's the use, you know? And you show them some compassion and you help them clean themselves up, you might find a diamond underneath all of that.
That's true.
A diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Mm-hmm. You know, but we're not all equipped to do that. We're not evil. We're not insensitive, but a lot of us don't have what it takes to, you know, do something like that.
Yeah, so we don't have the patience.
Right.
We don't,
Right.
because we've been taught, like, you know, they gotta look like this, they gotta be this, they gotta say the right words, they gotta have the right accent, they
Mm-hmm.
just gotta fit the mold. And when they don't fit that mold, it's definitely out of place.
Sunkissed, Sunkissed said, Gaucho marks eyebrows with street sweeper eyelashes.
I don't care what people talk about my eyebrows because they talk about my eyebrows all the time.
Oh, wait a
But
minute, DG, don't tell on yourself.
I don't care. No, my little sister, she tried to come at me. My baby sister,
Oh, really?
she was trying to, these young kids, they think, they're so cool, but my
Mm-hmm.
eyebrows are out of style, but whatever.
Mm-mm. Well, see, we won't come at you. No, we're not gonna come at you.
It wouldn't
But
matter because I'm too bent in my ways by this point.
well, that's true. That's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. So, does anybody else have anything to say on these, the success or of relationships or what can cause them to fail? Anybody? Because I'm getting ready to wrap it down, really, because we've been doing this now for I mean, it's
Oh my God, you're
nice,
almost at
two
3 hours.
hours and 45 minutes. Exactly. Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
I'm making up for it because yesterday I'm thanking Brother Lance for giving me the opportunity to do this right here. This is fun. Um, but yesterday I had business to take care of, so we weren't able to go live.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna, make up for it right now, um, and just chat with you.
Oh,
But I kind of want to keep it on the relationship if we can,
right.
and my favorite foods, whatever.
Well, my favorite food is Italian food. I like a good chicken a la vodka. That's my favorite.
Ooh.
So if my
Mm.
future husband, hook me up, it might
Nice.
be a winner.
Yeah. Or penne alla vodka. That's
Yes,
also really
yes.
nice. Yes, yes. I
I
love a good, 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 well-made lasagna and or stuffed shells.
Ooh,
Those are my two favorite. A well-made lasagna or stuffed shells. And I do like baked ziti also, you know.
yeah.
Indigo
You're a
King.
foodie like me, I could tell.
I
Yeah.
I am. I am. I am.
But it gotta
foodies,
be cooked right
foodies.
though, because I'm funny. I'm funny,
Uh,
like it gotta be
uh,
cooked right.
there you go. There you go. All
Yeah,
the foodies in the house, raise your hand. Yay!
yeah.
Yay! I've never heard of those vodka dishes though, but I love a garlic and white wine sauce from scratch. I'm about
Oh
that.
yeah, that's good
Ooh,
too.
that is
That's good
nice. That's
too.
nice.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
light
Or
and good. Yep.
mm-hmm. Or garlic and butter broccoli. God help me.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I'm there. I'm so
I
there.
made I made
Yeah.
some last night. I made some
Mm.
last night. That was so good. Let me
I
see
don't
if I
like the broccoli too soft though. Like kind of.
No, no, no. It's still al dente. Still
Okay.
still
Oh
got some
yeah,
bite to it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I made that with some roasted potatoes and zucchini.
Ooh.
I just mixed it all together. Roasted zucchini, roasted potatoes, red onions, sweet
Ooh.
onions, red and green peppers. And I just blended, just folded everything together with some Japanese mirin sake, like the sweet sake.
Okay.
Yeah, just a splash and some what you call it. Oh God, I can't even remember now. It's I'm looking at the bottle, but the name won't come to me.
Uh,
Coconut instead of using soy sauce, you use the coconut version, and I can't remember the name, but it's like coconut soy sauce. Let me just put it that way. I can't
okay.
remember.
Oh, that
Yeah,
sounds good.
yeah,
It sounds tasty.
yeah. Give it a try. It's
I
really
will.
good.
I love trying new recipes.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
good.
I love
You
to cook.
know, we
Yep.
need a favorite food show. Yes, we do, Sunkissed. We do
That would
need a
be nice if
favorite.
you guys did
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, we need a favorite food.
Turn
Lance,
on the
Lance would be
television.
like everything on the list.
Yeah.
As long as there's no meat. You know. But yeah. We should do a favorite food. That would be so interesting because then you get to see where everyone is from,
Yeah.
and what their favorite dish, is from where they are,
Okay. No meat means no fish or completely vegan.
Well, he's vegan. I can't say, that would be up to him to say if he eats
Okay,
fish
okay,
or not,
okay.
but
Vegetarian.
yeah. But I know
Okay.
he's, for the most part he's vegan. I just, I don't know to what extent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So as far as relationships,
Yes.
DG single,
Mm-hmm.
pl- right now I'm just basically married to my music. Right now I'm just doing my music.
Oh, you're an artist.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
A woman of
So,
her own heart.
Oh,
can
Tina,
can
you're an
I
artist too?
Miss
Yeah,
Ella?
give me an instrument, I'll play it.
Uh,
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry. Say that again, DG.
Can I drop my link to my music on YouTube? Do you mind?
You can't drop it here, but you could email it to me,
Okay.
and I'll put it in the comments. Email
Okay.
me the link. Send it to Empress Elegy at LanceScurv.com.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next time we do a show, we do a live, and Lance is here. You
Yeah.
can talk to him about maybe just doing a show, giving us a little snippet of it. But I'm not
Okay.
gonna say do that now because I don't know. I'm not
You don't
gonna.
know if I'm a
Right.
bad musician or not.
No, 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 not at all. That's not even what I'm thinking. But
Okay.
since it's not my platform, I'm not gonna take the liberty to do more than I should.
Okay. Okay.
Right, right,
I understand.
right.
Beautiful sisters, I wish y'all a blessed day. Miss Empress Ella, thank you for
You
letting me
too.
come in
Thank
and
you.
speak my little piece. I love you.
Absolutely. I love you too, my dear. Love you, love you. That's not a problem. As long as we're able to do so, you can do so. Okay, guys. DG, thank you so much for,
Thank you.
for being here with me and vibing with me. I
Okay.
appreciate it a lot. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And thanks to everyone in the chat that stayed around for the 3 hours. I know the the viewership is going down at the moment, but we're gonna do this again, Creator willing, and the world lasts. We'll be here again tomorrow, rising. And as Brother Lance said, we'll be back later on to do something live. So make sure that you're here and ready. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so
Much love
much.
to
Love
you.
to
Have
you,
a good day.
DG. You too, my dear sister. All righty.
Bye.
Take care. Guys, I'm about to end the broadcast. Have a wonderful day. Work on ourselves. We have these relationships that we're in. And if it's a good relationship, if it's a good man and you don't want to lose him, if it's a good woman and you don't want to lose her, work on yourself. Work on the relationship. Communication is king, communication is queen. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care.